So how many of y'all are drunk?
I'm not drunk yet.
Not drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah, I'm not
Not
drunk.
drunk.
Not yet.
Nobody's drunk?
No.
No.
It was a rough night last night, man.
It was a rough night.
Well, rough night. I haven't had that much hookah in a while.
Hookah. Oh.
Remember when we went out, was it Memorial Weekend? And we went out and we got fucked up?
Yeah.
And you was just sitting there smoking a hookah?
Yeah.
Or me and your brother were sitting there trying to buy weed off people
Yeah.
inside the spot.
I remember. I remember.
And then, so we get the weed, right? And his brother's like, I don't know how to roll it. He's like, I usually have somebody roll it for me. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Then instead of giving it to me to roll, he tried to roll it, and it was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the worst, having
experience.
fucked up rolled
I don't
weed.
know how to roll
Yeah,
at
that-
all.
That's why you just use a bong. Just use a bong.
But you can't use a bong in a club,
Says who?
says the club.
No, you just get a pocket bong.
Or like a crack pipe? Who the fuck are you over there?
No, you get one of those like little bongs. They're like this big.
Oh, the
Bubbler.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Who the fuck is walking around with a pocket bong? Like, I'd rather just have some edibles.
That works too.
That's it.
Like, god damn it.
Cones. You just pack the cones.
Like,
Yeah, that's
I have a fucking shit ton of topics to go over today, but we can't go over all of them
We can't.
because we ain't got enough time.
Yeah. So where do you want to start?
I didn't say I wanted to start. I just said I had a shit ton of topics. I was just putting that out there.
Okay.
the
Okay.
topics.
That's
You
good.
know?
Name the topic.
Like,
I think
damn.
he's gonna give us to vote again like we did last time.
Yeah, maybe.
We're gonna
Okay.
vote.
Maybe.
We're gonna vote.
But I want to talk about something. I want to talk about, before we get into the podcast, I want to talk about like some shit that really like upsets me. Like, it irks me to the point that I can't believe society has not moved forward yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
This is gonna be good.
we as a society are still fucking backwards. And no matter how many times you scream some type of life matters, nobody really gives a fuck at the end of the day.
Yes.
So let me explain to you my issue that I'm having.
Okay. What's got you by her right now?
So, you know, now that my aunt's passed, right, I got to get my living room back in order, right, so I could start like setting up for the streaming and shit, like at the crib. And I got all this dead wall space now from where like her fucking bed and shit were. So it's like I got some of my Aussie photos, my paintings and shit up there.
The naked Marvel girls you bought.
No, those are in my room.
Oh, okay.
Get it straight.
Okay.
My naked, what they call lithographs or whatever. Like, my naked lithographs are in the room, so when somebody walks in and they see the chicks get naked, they know what time it is.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? It's right there by the bed too. As you walk in, as you get closer to the bed, the chicks' clothes start disappearing, and it's like, hey, like, oh, those are nice. Yeah, that follow suit. You know, hey, fuck it, like, you know, you got to be a puppet master somehow.
Yep.
God.
But anyway, so I'm in my living room, and I'm sitting there trying to, like, all right, so I got the glass case with the infinity gauntlets. I got my little, you know, Miami Heat shit on one side. I got my LSD art on another, and I got this big fucking spot on the wall that's empty. So I'm like, all right, what do I do with it? And I'm like, you know what? I want to poster a Doja Cat on my fucking wall.
Ooh,
Right?
I like that.
So
Okay.
now one, like, where do you find a poster nowadays? Is a mind boggle of its own, because they don't fucking sell like posters anymore. It's like 12 by 18s and shit like that. So I'm like, all right. So I go to Walmart. Remember they used to have the fucking flip shit where it had like fucking 50 different.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm there and I'm flipping through these fucking photos and I'm like, blah, 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 hoping that they'll have one. You know, she's a hot artist right now. You would think that people would capsize on it and, you know, or capitalize.
Yeah. The one time you need an FYE.
But even at FYE, I haven't gone to FYE. Like, that's like my spot that I've been to. I just haven't felt like leaving the house. But I'm at Walmart and I'm going through these photos. There's 3 fucking posters of Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. That's how many fucks I give right now. And I'm like, how they got all this poster of this mediocre white woman, but then you got like a decent looking colored woman, and there ain't no fucking poster.
Well, she's more popular.
Who?
Billie Eilish.
But who the fuck wants to hang that regular sized bitch
lot of
on the
people.
wall?
A lot of people.
Regular.
Have you heard her voice?
Her voice is sexy.
It's so
Sexy.
good.
She has like a mysterious.
Okay. They put a tape recorder in front of the wall.
Yeah.
Like the fuck?
She's actually a very
But-
sexy woman.
But why three different
She's popular.
3 different posters of her and not one of anybody else?
She's popular.
Yeah,
Because
just
that's what the
popularity.
computer says is selling right
Yeah.
now.
That's what the kids are into.
But how come we
Yeah.
can't? How come we can't have no black chicks on the fucking poster?
So you think Doja Cat is the first chick that came to mind?
No. But I mean, you could even gave me like a fucking Beyonce,
Nicki
Did
Minaj.
have Beyonce.
Nicki Minaj, a Megan Thee Stallion. Like any woman of color would have did. At least there would have been one. But
Yeah.
there was no representation of colored.
What side of
women.
town were you on?
Thank you. I was gonna say that too.
What side of town were you on?
He was in a Walmart though.
Yeah, it was
Thank
a
you.
fucking Walmart.
Thank
A
you.
Walmart.
But
like,
still,
what are you asking for here?
But aren't we out there screaming that like it's equality and shit like that? And that took me to another thing when I was at work. And I was like, how can we still require people to put their fucking ethnicity on a job application? Like if you literally want to sit there and preach that it don't matter that you black, white, whatever,
Yep.
why the fuck would I care where you was from?
I can actually answer this question.
I mean, like I understand the true side of it. Like you need it because there's still fucking bigots out there and shit like that. But like, wouldn't we just take a stand and be like, most hiring now after COVID is not done in stores or in businesses. It's done over the phone or through. Imagine that shit. Like somebody show up, like you didn't know you was hiring a black chick. He should just showed up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how what we were talking about last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like I told you, like racism is never gonna die. It's just never gonna die, unfortunately.
Unless we make a change. So
Even
stop
if we
putting
do.
ethnicity, race on applications and start bringing more colored women into Walmart
do
poster
that.
rings.
Here we go.
But what's crazy too is like even in other cultures, like other societies, like what people in America might see as like lower class or something, like especially in Latin American countries, like, but then when you go to those Latin American countries, they have their own racism. So like, for example, like I know especially in like Dominican Republic, in Dominican Republic, there's a big race war going on where like I don't know, everyone is very confrontational. But then if people who are Dominican come here, then it's like, okay, well now they're part of this minority class. Whereas in their own culture,
Yeah.
they have their own minorities and their own,
That's like the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans in Miami.
right?
The motherfuckers be beefing like crazy.
Yeah,
It's like you ain't but like 100 miles from a fucking island. I don't like you.
Yeah.
That's a big thing in Latin American culture, though. Like we're all Hispanic at the end of the day. We're all
Yeah.
Latin,
Right.
But like we don't relate because of the culture. Because yes, I'm Spanish, but I can't relate to somebody that's Mexican. You know,
Right.
it's similar, but it's not me. It's not where I come from, and I can't relate to somebody that's Puerto Rican. Well, maybe a little bit, but not all the same way. But I don't know. I think that right now, what you're trying to say is like it's just popularity, unfortunately. And you're in a Walmart.
Yeah, but you gonna sit there.
That's the key thing here. In a
There's
Walmart.
no way you can tell me that Billie Eilish or whatever is that much more popular.
She is.
She is.
That no.
She is.
She is.
Yeah.
She's
She is. man.
huge.
She is.
She's
Yeah.
Especially with young people,
Young
like
people.
middle schoolers, high
Think about our
schoolers.
age.
Yeah.
But with young people, she's big.
Yeah.
She's big.
Your kids listen to it.
My daughter does. My 13-year-old.
Yeah, my 15-year-old
Like
sister's obsessed.
I've listened to one song and it sounds like she's like mumbling depression.
It is a lot of
Yeah.
depression
Well, they
songs,
can
but,
relate
it's,
to it.
but they
It's
can
like the
relate
new
to
Adele.
it.
But
Yeah.
why are we
Really.
listening to that shit?
because
But that's
sometimes
not
you
your
wanna,
type of
so I was
music.
actually thinking about that today.
Because I tell you what, it's something about some Doja Cat songs that'll put my ass in the
Yeah,
mood.
I
I
can
listen
tell.
to this bitch, I feel like I'm like sitting there like contemplating like what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like who wants to be there? You know, like
listen, sometimes the music helps you process your emotional state.
or drives you to the point of like you're like, what the fuck?
She helps you through breakups and stuff like that.
A lot of love songs are like that. A lot of
Yeah.
R&B music is like that. They talk about heartbreak.
I told you.
Now, y'all was tripping on me the other day when I was talking about Robin Thicke.
Well, I wasn't tripping on you.
Did you go back and listen to that song?
Yeah, Lost Without You.
Like when you listen to the lyrics of "Lost Without You" by Robert Thicke, like he probably didn't write that song, but like when he had to sit there and think about when he was singing that song, like whatever that chick was, she had to be bad because that motherfucker put his heart and soul into that.
She was bad. His wife, his ex-wife,
Yeah.
his ex-wife.
Blurred lines.
Guess what? I'm going to welcome you to another episode of To That Crew podcast. This is episode 29 of season 2021. We're almost at 30 episodes. Holy shit.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We gonna release these episodes. I got a lot of people asking.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting on 3 episodes that I have not fucking touched.
You are.
But you know what I'm going to do? This is perfect, right? For Thanksgiving, I'm just going to pay the extra money and release it all at once.
Look at you.
You talk about the season. The season of giving your boy Powder is a giver. At least in
That's
this.
not what the women say.
Believe me, they'll tell you. Your boy is a giver. So what you say? You always get caught in the middle of this shit? There's a reason, my man. Anyway, it's your boy Powder here with the Lemon Pepper Boys.
Yo.
What's up?
Honeybee's here, and she got a special guest with her. Did you give her the criteria that she had to have a name?
She gotta have
If she can't use her real
Should
name?
I come up with one?
Yes.
Retro Bunny.
Ooh.
Honeybee,
like that.
I like
Honeybee,
that.
Retro Bunny.
Yeah.
That should be the
Wait,
tattoo that you put.
I got to ask this before we go any further.
That's my code name.
What is your ethnicity?
So my dad is Puerto Rican, my mom's Costa Rican.
Every time I hear the word rabbit or bunny, I automatically think
Bad Bunny.
I automatically think of a Puerto Rican. I'm sorry. Like I put one and one together. The minute I heard bunny, I was like Rican.
It's like my old handles. I used to have a bunny, but her name was Bunny. It was just Bunny. She was Bunny the bunny.
Relatable.
So I gotta ask this question, right? Does the bunny have something to do with Puerto Rico or nothing at all?
No. It's just, I don't know. Bunnies are cute. I had a bunny. Also, Bad Bunny is cute, so I guess.
I don't think he has anything. I think that's just the type of what he just wanted to call himself.
Yeah.
All right. So now that everybody's here but Ergoff, I have to ask this question.
Yes.
Is he really a lemon pepper boy or not?
I think he is. I think he
so.
explained it to us. He's a lemon pepper boy.
Because like I feel like he's an affiliated lemon pepper boy, but I feel like you guys are the lemon pepper boys, the two of y'all. And then he's kind of like the affiliate. Like I'm gonna jump in this bandwagon. Like I usually like jack my dick with lotion, but with y'all around, like I'm a dry rub. But like I feel like when he's home, he's not about that life for real.
Yeah, hey, man.
We don't know. You don't like. I don't want to know. We're gonna associate him as a lemon pepper boy, but I don't want to know for a fact.
So is he?
We're not going around doing inspections.
Is he a certified lemon pepper boy, or is this a lemon pepper boy by association?
I can't certify him. I'm not
agree
gonna
with
walk in and go like, sir.
You
Is that
must be
lotion you're
knighted.
using there? You're out of the gang. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not
All right,
doing that.
so next time you're at his house, do me a favor. Will you creep in his bathroom and see if he got any lotions in there?
Oh my god.
Hey,
You could.
Hey, I'm telling you, Amazon had an Amazon deal of the day on Aquifer. Your boys better stock
Oh,
up.
God.
It's gonna be a cold summer. I mean, a cold winter.
Wait, what was that thing that you used last time? It was a different type of lotion.
It's Aquifer.
It's aquifer. Yeah.
That's good if you have eczema. Yep.
I tell you, my
No,
shit.
he doesn't have eczema, but he goes through cases of aquifer.
My shit is super smooth, baby. You
Oh,
know.
All right, so this plethora of topics that you have.
Yes.
So we got a shit ton of topics today.
Where do we want to start?
I don't know. Like, where do we want to start?
At the
I
beginning.
do want to tell you that this podcast is brought to you in part by Sex Panther Cologne, because 60% of the time, it works every time.
God.
I got to start working on my plugs, man. I'm trying to get fucking paid in 2022, man.
jeez.
I'm working with all these fucking people now, getting transfer stores. Like, I need a new job.
If we're talking about hoeing out, we might as well start with the Brennan chick, whatever her name
Brittany
is.
Renner.
Brittany
Yeah.
Renner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, y'all want to start with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn it.
I'm excited for this.
All right. Well, I didn't listen to it, so y'all somebody gonna have to lead the topic.
Honey,
You go ahead, honey.
You introduce the topic.
So basically, in the podcast, she was interviewed. I forgot what that podcast.
Wait,
Hold on.
can we
Does
bring?
everybody know who she is?
Can we bring up her history, por favor?
Okay. So Brittany Renner is a Instagram famous model. She's famous for her known asset. It's her big ass. So
Is it real?
It's real. It's real.
Are you sure?
Yes, I legit.
Is it fantastic?
It is fantastic. I have to give it to her. She has a beautiful ass.
But it's real.
It's real.
It's real.
She was a very athletic girl. She was like a volleyball player, and
So it's athletic booty.
you can tell it's defined, but it's like bubble butt. It's a huge bubble butt. But she's skinny petite, and she has a fat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did she get famous?
How did she? I don't really remember how she got famous. I think she just
Instagram.
it was just Instagram.
Social
it was
media.
on like that bandwagon of all those girls just like flashing their ass, and then she got signed by Fashion Nova, and I think that's really what like started her career
Yep.
from there. And so basically what's happening is, so she's a bit crazy to me personally. She's all about like, on her Instagram, she's like, fuck men, it's baby daddy season,
Yep.
and all this shit. And she's talking like, you know, all power to girls that are like known, like if she wants to be a slut and everything. Like, I have no shame in the game for that. But
what does baby daddy season mean?
I don't know. I don't fuck with that. But it's just basically saying like, get more, sleep with more guys, trap them, and you have more baby daddies, and you collecting a check. That's what I feel like she's saying.
Okay.
Like she's trapping guys.
I'm gonna hold it. Keep
But
continue.
so this is the whole situation that she's in. So PJ Washington is a basketball player.
Yes.
And he's 23, and Brittany
She's
Renner
29.
is 29.
I thought she was 32.
29.
She's only 29.
She's only 29. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's not too bad.
No. But there was a lot of controversy about that too, and there's a lot going on. with
They
Was
call
she-
her.
no,
they
I-
call her a pedophile. for
No,
it.
but I thought she was 29 when she got with him, and
No,
he
she-
was 20, and now he's
No.
23.
I think they got together when he was like 22.
Yeah, 22, 21.
No,
Yeah.
she said 20 on that podcast.
He was
Remember, because
20.
he was still in college.
Yeah, he was 20. She was 20, 26, 25.
Yeah. So they've been talking for a while, but
Yeah.
the thing is, like, what's happening now is apparently she's not letting him see
The kid. Yeah.
And so everybody's saying, like, if you look underneath her Instagram and on Twitter, they're like, free PJ, because
Yeah.
like,
They feel bad for him.
yeah, like she's embarrassing him
Yeah.
basically. So the whole situation with her is that they're calling her a gold digger, that, you know, that there's the child support, the alimony, but they were never really married. So she kind of like cleared that out in the podcast too.
Yep.
But that's the whole situation, that she's a big slut, and then she has a child, and then she's over here screaming baby daddy season, and then going to university saying hide your sons. So there's a lot going on with her.
You personally, do you think she's a slut?
I think she's a huge slut. I have no I think it's fine.
I'm looking at pictures of her right now. Oh shit.
She's bad. She's
But do you,
gorgeous.
You think she's a... Because she said she's 29, she's been with 30 guys.
Yeah,
It's
but
feasible.
okay, so I want to get to the breakdown at the beginning of this though. Like that she might be bad, but if you ever look at a chick and she be too bad, and you just be like,
It's too much, yeah. It's too
like
much.
much attention
I
to her.
like I don't know if I can handle that. Like as a, you know, like I gotta constantly sit there and be wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, so but this is another thing. She doesn't fuck with regular guys. She fucks with like celebrities. Like she's fucking with guys that have
According
that
to
type
her,
of
she
attention.
would fuck with regular
said
guys
yes.
I heard that too, but
and
do you
ugly
really
guys,
think-
Okay.
but not fat guys.
Okay,
No.
no. And this is one of my topics. Is that like what put y'all on some fucking pedestal that y'all think y'all could like trick on guys like this? And I don't mean, I'm not pointing at you,
No.
but I'm saying women in general. If you notice how like dudes will kind of like splash anything that come in their direction,
Yep.
right? Like maybe not in public, but behind the scenes, dude will splash just about anything, you know, whatever. But dudes don't get a high head like women do. Like women, it was the same thing Kevin Samuel said, that women get to a certain level and they don't know how to play the level. Like if you got a basketball player, your first boyfriend, then guess what? That's the standard. Like, you can't be anything less than that. A dude could go from banging a CEO to a McDonald's waitress and have no fucks about it.
I don't think so. I think it just all depends on how you take fame, and especially case like I was saying this the other day. Like, there's some girls that are beautiful and they don't know that they're beautiful. They're very humble with themselves. They can get all of this attention and but they don't let that go to their head because a lot of girls critique themselves and they're very insecure.
But I don't blame y'all.
But I mean,
I blame us.
So basically, you're saying you're too tempted.
Why do you blame us?
You're putting us on a pedestal.
Because we did that.
Yeah.
Think about our generation and the generation before us, right? What do you listen to when you listen to music?
R&B.
You like R&B,
Neo.
right? Remember R&B? Like when we were growing up,
Yeah.
it was R&B about making love.
Yeah.
Remember R&B right before that? It was "Hey Beautiful Lady," "Hey this and that."
Yep.
What do you hear now?
Fuck bitches.
Sup, bitch?
Yeah.
But again, Brittany Renner would be in our demographic of age where dudes was hyping chicks up.
So you think we hype chicks up too much?
Because we wanted the pussy that bad, we was hyping chicks up to the point that guess what? It's stuck.
I feel like there's also a higher social standard for women, whereas like we there might be a high expectation, but that's only because there's so much expected from us. Like if for example, like for a guy to go from a CEO to someone who works at McDonald's, it's just like, okay, yeah, he's just racking up his count, like his body count. But for a girl, it's like, oh yeah, she used to date this super rich guy and now she's with someone that makes her happy, but like he doesn't make any money and like she's making a mistake. And
have you ever met a dude that really cared what you did for a job?
Yes.
yes, 100%. Yeah.
You also were talking about dudes with holes in them.
I mean, I think that's normal though.
But I've never like me, and I only speak for me, but I've never really cared what a woman did as long as she has something to do.
Is that because that's a product of like our time and being raised? Like you expect to be the breadwinner? Is that why?
Well, no. Like I wouldn't care if I was or I wasn't. Like that wouldn't faze me too much. I know I'm out there grinding and getting my chips every day. Like, like I think, honestly, like I would feel a little uncomfortable. Like if I was dealing with a chick who's making like 6-7 figures, because like I don't feel like I could give her what she was used to. Just on the fact that, hey, like when I'm gonna take you out to like a regular person restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Versus like she want to go to some fancy shit. Like
you go in the ale house, but she's used to Ruth Chris.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You ever watch Think Like a Man, where it was that CEO
Yes.
chick, and then the guy was a chef, and he was like a regular ass chef, and he didn't make that much money, but she supported him.
Yeah, but that's always.
It just depends on the
I want to
person.
say like those are those little hits and bits, and then even in that movie they did get into a fight.
They did
about that same
but
shit.
that also was his like pride. You guys have a huge pride. Why is
No.
it like I don't understand why women can't have like why? I remember my ex said the same thing. Like at the time I was trying to become a doctor that wanted to go into plastic surgery, and he was like, well, you're gonna be making more money than me, but sooner or later I'll be making more money than you, so it's okay. He's like, at the time it's okay for you to make more money than me. And I'm like, why? Does that even matter? Why does it matter that I make more money?
I don't care. Long as that head right, I'm straight,
I don't
No, but I do feel like a lot of guys are very defensive almost when you mention like, oh, like, this is how much I make, whatever. And I think a lot of people
is pride.
Yeah, well, maybe not only pride, but also like this like social expectation, like you should be taking the girl out on dates, or you should be paying for this.
Who's setting that expectation?
Society, just
society,
like people, just in general, like.
So when the chick's like, you can't talk to me unless you get me a bag, right? No. No, but that's the stigma.
Let's not rehash the bag conversation.
But I'm saying, that is a stigma, right? The stigma with society these days is that look on Instagram. All these chicks post these photos with all these different angles because they want likes and followers and they want the bag, right? You never see a chick, and they always be like, "I'm looking for love," but love got to come with a ticket, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like,
that's what chicks on Instagram is looking for. Like when they do that, when they become influencers,
okay, that's just narcissism. That's legit narcissism
but-
getting to their head.
but it's
But also look
contagious.
back at the history of women, though,
Yes.
you know?
And the
Like,
reason for marriage and the reason for
like if you go back to the 1900s and women's rights, and we didn't have the opportunity to
we talked about that.
the
You
only
guys took
way
our
for
jobs,
you to advance
remember?
in society was if you got married, basically.
exactly. So I mean, I feel like because we're still in that transition of women becoming more independent and like making their own money and not
So
needing a man.
You could be with a dude without a job right now.
It depends. It doesn't matter if he has a job or not. It's just what is he going to do? Like, what is he? Are you going to stay like that? Am I supporting you? Are we having a conversation about this? You know,
I think
Would
it
you
matters
support
if
a
he has a
struggling
job.
artist
I would support
as a boyfriend?
as a boy. If I had actual like, if I saw his ambition and I saw that he's actually working his ass off, like he might not be getting paid, but if he's doing the right steps to make connections, yeah. But if you're just like a SoundCloud fucking rapper, like. Come on.
So no SoundCloud rappers. Damn.
Brittany Renner don't want fat dudes. She don't
Damn.
want SoundCloud rappers.
I don't know. It's just like if you're like your beats sound trash, I'm just sorry. Like,
Ew.
it's not gonna sound-
Wait, but I think part of being a starving artist is being able to work at a job that you might not like so that you can support your
Right.
your dreams, right? So like I don't necessarily agree that they can be jobless because, you know, if you have to work at McDonald's and maybe you're not a CEO, but if you have to work at McDonald's so that you can make beats on the side and do what you love, yes. But I don't think that I would date somebody who's like, no, like I know like every day if I make these beats, I'm gonna be famous and
Right.
make money. Like that's not how the world works. If
Right.
you-
Kanye
you know.
West did it.
I mean, it's kind of like the story of
But who
the
was
man who
supporting
made
him?
himself,
So-
right? Like there was always someone behind that paid the bills, got the food on the table. You know,
Yeah.
there's someone there. That's,
Donda West.
So hold on, we got real far away from.
But
Brittany
I got a
Renner.
question. I got a question. I got a question. Would you fuck a dude that smell like French fries?
Where are the French fries from?
Yeah.
Are we talking like Wendy's fries or?
Checkers
If it's Chick-fil-A, maybe.
Chick-fil-A fries?
Chick-fil-A fries for sure.
Checkers fries, man.
It was Checkers, yeah.
All right, you get
Five Guys fries. Little Cajun on there.
Five Guys.
Oh, you smell like Five Guys. Let's get it on.
Oh, God.
Christ.
Oh shit. Anyway, so back to the topic at hand. So homegirl basically smashed dude
Mm-hmm. Got pregnant by dude.
and then took off.
Then took off. Dude knew what he was getting himself into.
So that's where I agree, right?
He knew what he was getting himself into.
But that's exactly where I agree. When you deal with a chick with an ego that size,
He thought he could change her.
Maybe no, I don't think he did. No, come on.
But
He thought he
was
could
a
change her.
No,
Dumb
listen.
and gullible.
let's give a little credit to her.
No,
just
I-
a little bit.
Hold on. No,
I'm not taking anything from her. Right? Like she was 26 and she said
I don't
in
think
that,
she did anything wrong.
but she said in that podcast. No, but so in that podcast she said he invited her to the game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they got together.
Yeah.
All right, so he seen a baddie. He was like, "Come see me play."
Yes.
She came and hung out with him. He
Yes.
became a star. The thing I can't piece together is she left him 2 weeks. She left him or whatever 2
2
weeks,
weeks
after
after
she
she
got
had the
pregnant.
baby. Yeah.
After she got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's had the baby yet. Maybe she has.
No,
I don't-
she had the baby.
She had the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was 2 weeks after the baby was born?
Yes. 2 weeks after the baby was born.
Oh, I thought it was 2 weeks after she got pregnant.
No. 2 weeks after the baby was
So
born.
the baby was born, so she done dropped the seed and then
Yeah.
was like, deuces.
yeah.
Right now she gonna get the child support check.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Well, you
she-
can fact check it. Most women usually get a divorce after the baby gets here because most guys can't handle it.
well
Yeah.
listen,
that.
like all due
Also, it's
respect
more
to us,
compelling in court.
Yeah,
there's a lot of sucker dudes out there
Yeah.
that can't, stand behind. They want to hit the shit raw, and she even said that shit. She
Yeah.
was like,
Thank you. I was gonna point that
she
He was on
like,
birth control for yeah.
well, no, she was on a point. She was like, he hit it raw. He knew what he was doing.
Yes.
Like when you come inside a chick, like if you go to sleep without that fucking like shit, should I go to Walgreens to get a Plan B? Like if you're not sitting there thinking about that, then you deserve everything that come with that.
Yes.
That brings me to the topic of like guys trapping girls. I've heard this, and I'm not saying I agree with it, but I've heard that like when guys want the woman of their dream, they trap them by getting them pregnant, and so it's
I agree with
saying,
that.
They like,
agree with
so
that.
this girl is mine because this has my child, and
I
it's for nobody
I
else.
100%
I
agree
concur.
with that. And I can be like, I wish I would have tried once.
But sometimes they have multiple women of their dreams, and
That's
then
what
you
I'm
have,
saying. It's
multiple
like
baby mamas.
But okay, this brings me to the point. So like, this is where I kind of agree with her because so many men do this to
The same
women.
thing. They do it. Guys do
They're
the same thing.
shitting on her because she's doing it to him.
I don't. The thing I am weird about is the fact that so soon after the baby was born, she deuced out.
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know the context.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he's a basketball star.
Yes.
And if you know anything about,
He's not a star.
well,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's borderline.
wait, how much is he getting paid?
It's millions.
More
but-
than you?
Yes.
Oh, well, he's a star.
He ain't no. Our definition
Hey,
of star,
wait,
you know
wait,
what star
wait,
means.
Listen, yeah, dude. Listen.
Does the
I
average
understand
Joe
that,
know him?
But
Do you know him?
He can smell like whatever
I know
French
him
fries
'cause
he
fucked
wants.
Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what he was smashing? He better than us.
He better than us.
I can think about the
Point.
last 5 chicks I smashed. Ain't none of them anywhere in that caliber.
I don't know that big dog. I know some of them.
in
big
your
dog.
top 5 or not top 5.
No,
your
no, I'm
recent
saying
5,
no. I'm just
you got
going.
Brittany
I'm,
Renner?
I'm
No, I'm
just,
saying he shouldn't be saying that.
I'm just saying I'm going back in my top 5. Like I don't think I was fucking like hitting for the stars. I think I was hitting for the Knights. You know, so dude should have known what he was getting into.
But I feel like you would fall into the same trap too.
I wouldn't fall into that trap
Why not?
because I would have made sure that the bitch couldn't leave.
How?
Prenups, shit like that.
But they were married.
Come
Are
on.
you thinking of prenups when
You're not thinking
you're
of prenup
trying to
when
do
you
it
should
wrong?
always be
No.
You should always be thinking of prenups.
Listen, the minute a chick like that give you the time of day, you already
So your antennas are up.
Really?
look. Listen,
He's an up and coming star. Like
Yeah,
he's probably
right.
high on
yeah,
his mountain.
Listen, the
But
minute
that's why I blame the people around him.
No.
Who does he have around?
His friends told him.
No.
His friends told
Like-
him. He didn't want to listen.
Listen, the minute a chick says you can hit that shit raw, I'm automatically paranoid. Whoa.
Weren't
So you-
they together?
So you never had a chick tell
Together for
you.
a while.
No. Look, I'm not saying, but you got to start making those fucking decisions right there.
Yeah.
Like nobody fucking hits the shit raw, quit, and just be like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he invited her to the game. She gave him some ass. He went for the play.
Yeah.
That's on him.
Yeah.
Because he brought basically the line into the den. You know, like she didn't go after him. He invited her to the game, according to her story. If her
Yes.
story is legit, he invited her.
Yeah.
Now, if she got hungry and she ate, that's not her fault.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't put food in front of a hungry person and then expect them not to fucking eat.
Yep.
You know, that's setting the trap. So I believe, I agree that he may have set the trap.
But she's also like, she has a name for herself.
Yes.
Yeah, but
You
I
know?
just like I said, the only thing I think is skeptical on her part is the fact that
The timing.
the timing. You know what I'm saying? The baby's born and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm leaving. Like you waited till the baby was born to fucking dip. Like you could have dipped mid
We don't
pregnancy.
know what happened. You
No,
know
we
how it
don't.
dealt with
We
that.
don't.
but
We
that's
don't
what I'm
know the
saying.
context.
Like nobody knows what happened. But for her to be going around like encouraging other women to do that, like
She's encouraging free expression.
baby
no,
daddy.
Like-
baby daddy season.
Yeah.
That part I
Like
don't
so you
agree
want to
with.
bring more children into the world without a
I don't bring no
reliable
children into this world.
What I'm saying that a baby daddy, like, good luck. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
it's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like Nick Cannon. How many fucking baby mamas does Nick Cannon have?
but-
How many kids does he
Like
have?
7.
Yeah, but
Wasn't P. Diddy too?
look, but financial support goes so far, but the actual like experience of a father being around is completely different. So you know what I'm saying? So baby daddy season sounds great to the chick. Hey, I'm eating. You know, the courts make these motherfuckers pay thousands of dollars when it take $300 a month to feed the baby. You know, Kanye West put in that song, right?
Yeah.
Right? What song was that when he was talking about I forget what it was.
Gold Digger? Is it Gold Digger?
Yeah, well no. 18 years,
Yeah,
18
Gold
years.
Digger.
Yeah.
Got you a kid, got you for 18 years. On the 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his.
Yeah.
But the bitch was riding around like you paying the bitch child support. She rolling around these fancy cars, but that money's supposed to go to support the baby. The money ain't supposed to go to support the spouse.
But again, it's also like the type. Okay, I can agree with that, but also like the type of lifestyle that guy could provide. Okay, and this is gonna sound probably contradicting, but I mean, she is fucking with a guy that's millions, right? So if they're dating for 4 or 5 whatever years, she got used to his. You know, he's providing her these type of lifestyle.
You sound
That's not his job.
no.
And I'm not saying that's his job, and I'm not.
You sound just like a girl from a Kevin Samuels video when she was like, dude put me in this lifestyle, so when we break up, he should continue my lifestyle for a couple months.
I'm not saying that. What
No.
I'm saying is it's not for her, but for the kid.
Right. Like you can afford that lifestyle. And so I think the core naturally is like, okay, you can afford this lifestyle. You should afford the child this lifestyle. And if you're not, and child support is all based on the amount of time that you have with the kid, how much responsibility you're willing to take. So, you know,
Kind of reminds me of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart said this in one of his specials where he was talking about his first baby mama and how like his kids would go back to the mom's house, and Kevin Hart's a very high producing comedian, makes millions of dollars, and they're not used to when they would go back to the mom's house that they have to take specific cars, or like they don't have a chauffeur. They have to go back. So that different type of
Or when they went to
lifestyle.
Disneyland with their mom instead of going with their
so,
dad.
like it can be a little conflicting it's more for the child.
But
and I
okay,
can agree with
I
that.
agree that if my child support goes to support the child, then that's legit. But when
but
my
it's a
child
lot more than that.
But no, listen. if you walked your ass away from me and didn't take the vows of through better or for worse, and you decide to walk, that's on you.
But when you have a baby, you don't make those vows.
But again, this is baby mama versus wife.
Well, no,
Right?
no.
Well, they were
It's
married,
either way,
though.
it's a child.
No,
Were
they're
they married?
Because
I
when you
thought they were married.
when you get
think
when you get married, it's through sickness and health, through better or for worse, till death do us part.
For some
Right? That's a vow. That's a vow. Now, granted, dudes is trifling, and we cheat mad heavily. So
Women do too, but
We just don't get caught.
We just don't get caught.
But dudes cheat mad heavily. I put that out there, so you know, like we not exactly saints. But the thing is that the whole reason that most of us are here is because no matter what happened, our parents stuck together.
Or they had a baby.
or they had a baby and they didn't have a choice.
Hey, but again, there wasn't a choice.
Yeah, there wasn't a choice.
Now there's a choice, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I got your baby. I'm
As
just
long
gonna
as the
dip.
Republicans don't gain power, there's a choice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just at that
Hashtag
point
Texas.
where it's at that point where it's like I don't encourage baby daddy season because like I don't think
any of us do.
I don't think kids.
Yeah.
I don't think you should go into any situation with the intent of bringing a child into the world without a
Right.
mother and a father.
I agree
Yes.
with that.
Now, if something happens, if they decide they were going to be together, she got pregnant, and all of a sudden she wasn't in the mood, and then he was out smashing chicks at the local strip club, and she didn't want to deal with that. Okay, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
everybody.
that's the context that
But
we
she
don't
alluded to
have.
it. She alluded to it a little bit. She didn't want
Did
to
she?
dig deep. Yeah. She
Okay.
alluded to it.
So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? But you got to imagine, like if you go into any place and you're a basketball player, like
6'8".
and I don't even want to say star, but you're a basketball player.
They're notorious. There's a reason.
But there's a
stereotype of basketball players.
But there's gonna be hoochies and groupies, and it's the same thing if you were a rock star or anything else.
I'd be smashing all of them.
Yeah, but
she's famous too.
Yeah. So my thing is like.
Yeah, but she was pregnant.
But I feel like people are really like bashing her because I don't agree with it, and I don't. But what I'm saying is, she had the balls to say that out loud, baby daddy season, while guys do that shit all the time. They don't say baby mama season.
What do we do?
You just have multiple baby mamas.
Who wants that?
But I'm not saying they want that, but
right.
The thing is, like, guys, famous men go out and have multiple like baby mamas, and they have to support them.
But then they can support them all.
But it's kind of reminds me of the.
It's kind of like it's kind of like having.
But regular Joes do it too.
No, but it's like kind of having like a super expensive car, right? You don't need it, but hell, you got the money and you can support having that car. Yep. So you can support having 4 baby mamas and just be all like, all right, it's cool.
Right.
Here's your check, bitch.
But there's a difference though.
What's the difference?
That if any dude was out there saying it's baby mama season 1,
we'll get killed for it.
He got to be rich as fuck or dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Because this is a court system that don't play. Like if I get you pregnant and you have the baby and I don't want anything to do with you and I think it's like some type of game, you getting a big ass portion of my check. But you gonna fuck up my livelihood because maybe I can't pay my
65%.
rent.
65%.
You know what I'm saying? Like and that's for me playing the gamble. But if you go out there and say it's baby daddy season and you start letting every motherfucker smash and hit, you don't lose a fucking thing.
It's interesting because
you don't because
I feel like it's like a hyper femininity, right? So like it's like this hyper feminism where you're like, oh, like guys can do it, so I'm gonna do it, and not only am I gonna do it, but I'm gonna tell everyone I'm doing it and establish this dominance that I am this hyper feminine woman that can do anything a guy can do. So it's like this idea like, oh, there's all these guys out there that got multiple baby mamas. I'm going to be the girl that has multiple baby daddies. I'm going to be the one that, and so like maybe for these people who are in this spotlight, they just feel like, oh, let me just hype this up and kind of I feel like she's trying to appeal to like this girl power, feminine power thing, but it's not necessarily the right message. Like it's not supportive.
Well, how many people are going to follow that?
A lot
of people.
There's a lot of girls. There's a lot of women that do what she's doing. They just don't say that they're doing that.
Right.
And it kind of reminds me when they brought up the point of how what is it, the guy that's the girl that's dating Michael B. Jordan? What is her name?
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
How they brought up the point
They
of
did bring her
like
up.
she probably messed around with a lot of guys. The thing is, she's not publicating it.
She doesn't talk.
Because she brought up like, oh well, she fucked Future, and they tried to like call Lori Harvey out for that, and all she did was laugh. She's like the thing about Brittany Renner is that she's public, like she's going into the water of sharks.
Yes.
It's expected that she's gonna get her ass
for the
eaten.
publicity.
For the publicity.
Yes.
But do you think that's the smart thing to do for
I don't
the kid?
think so. No, that I don't agree with it. I think she is embarrassing not only herself but her child. Like this kid is now going to probably be bullied
The rest of his
heavily.
life.
Listen, by the time that kid's old enough to get bullied, no one's gonna know who his mom is or care.
Oh, I'll know. There's some kid out there in high school that's gonna know too. They're gonna pull up that video.
Bro, I saw your mom taking a load to the face.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Right.
somebody's gonna bring it up.
No, it's true. They're going to
There's some
remember.
grimy
You
kids out there, bro.
ever heard of a porn star having a kid?
Yeah.
I've never.
There's a great documentary that's Life After Porn.
Yes. Okay, I remember.
Well,
there
where
was
is it
this
on?
one.
Netflix.
Yes.
So the lady that was on there, she was saying that everybody in her town knew who she was, and she had kids, she got married, and she started living her life. But because everybody knew who she was from Pornhub or whatever the porn thing was, they had to actually move out of where they were because they were getting like threats.
But wherever you move to, everybody's gonna.
They're gonna
She
know.
wasn't allowed to go to
Everybody's gonna
PTA meetings.
Right, but
and-
she grew
Oh,
up
yeah,
in
there
that
was a story
neighborhood. That's
recently.
the thing. So
Yeah.
like it was like people that she grew up with and neighbors like that knew her from when before they didn't know that she was doing this behind closed doors.
But what's crazy crazy is
It's
the
not
ones.
behind
It was
closed
the ones
doors.
that knew she did porn that outed her.
Exactly.
And it's like, damn, you're pointing the finger with one hand and jerking off with the other hand.
Right.
You know.
It's like when you catch your priest in the strip club.
Right. Literally.
I gotta show you my vinegar strokes. Hold on.
What is it? Aquaphor?
Aquifer. Yeah.
Hey,
So, final thoughts on that. Like, do you think she's in the right? Is she in the wrong? Is her messaging just fucked up?
I think
The message is bad.
I think she was in the right till she opened her mouth.
Yes.
And the thing is, like, it's crazy because, like, you can, like, this is where I'm conflicted because of the way she posts on her social media. And I was telling you this the other day.
Yeah.
Because she's so chaotic on her social media. She is like the baby daddy season, and she's always like, I'm a slut, and like doing all these weird like things to me that is just like, okay, I understand it, but like then you're going on this podcast and you're trying to have people feel for you.
But I think she's trying to bring to light the fact that she's just putting light to the things that men do. So it's like you judge her for the fact that men are sluts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we just it's because of natural chemistry that we get away with it. Like no.
I don't know if it's chemistry.
No, it's natural.
It's society lets us get away with it with the expectation because we pretend.
You see, you're not even thinking right. You're trying to be all fucking high and mighty social. But it's natural chemistry. I could nut in 15 places. I ain't getting pregnant. My ass is gonna keep.
True.
I'm gonna go pop, 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 and I'm gonna keep it moving. Right?
One woman will have a baby in 9 months.
Yeah.
One woman gets pregnant and her whole life is fucked up. So you know what I'm saying? We natural chemistry, we lay the seed and we keep it moving. We bees, baby. We hit the flower and then hit the next one. But the problem is for a woman when she does it, she runs into the first loophole. Guess what? Bop, I'm pregnant. And now she got a little bit of pudge. You're like,
it's crazy because I think Joe Rogan actually was talking about how chimps are like sexually inclined to murder their own offspring because they want the female chimps to go into like mating quicker. Like they want them to ovulate. Like once they have a baby, you know, they're taking care of the babies. They're not ovulating. They're not like sexually active. Oh, wow. So the chimps will kill the offspring. So the women will, and that's how they have social variation.
This is that
or not
300
social,
shit.
genetic variation. Excuse me. They have more genetic variation because all these chimps are out here killing the babies, and the women are just trying to stay pregnant so that they can have babies. Like the female chimps. I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but. Something else that it reminds me of is something I really wanted to bring up, which is called self-expansion theory, which is this super weird thing psychologically where people, like every animal has their natural needs. You know, food, water, and shelter is like the basics of like what people need. But this theory says that like if you're in a relationship, part of the reason why humans are so complex is because not only do they need food and shelter and water, but they need like social expansion. And so they're going to mate with people that are going to progress them in society. Mm-hmm. So like for this girl, kind of what you were saying earlier, like, okay, once you date a basketball player, like you can only have basketball players or whatever, people who make more money or whatever. So it's this idea that once you're with somebody that you just want to continue expanding from there. Like you're just there's this like natural greed or desire for more.
Like once you have gold, you're not going to go back and get gold plated.
Yeah, and it could be a gender thing. It could be like, okay, yeah, I'm a mom and I want to make sure that my kid has everything that they could ever want. So I want to make sure that the dad is stable and can provide and whatever. Right. Because, you know, but it could also be like literally just a social thing because it happens both ways, right? Mm-hmm. Like there's guys that are hobosexuals and they're just looking for someone.
Oh my God.
Hobo. Whoa. Yeah. Have you ever heard of that before? You're dating someone for a place to stay.
I swear to God, like I got a meme of that shit saved on my phone, and I meant to bring that shit up like fucking 15 podcasts ago. It's homosexual, like dude sleeping with you just for a place to stay.
Yes.
So crazy.
Hobo. Like you're
That's
a hobo
insane.
sexual. Yeah. But I mean, it's a thing. And it goes both ways, I think. But it's this natural human desire to find someone who will help you expand not only your social skills, but your financial
Well,
abilities.
everybody wants somebody to compliment them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like when
To upgrade them, I
if
would
you
say.
had a
Yeah.
choice of
Let me
mates,
upgrade you.
like if you looked at two mates and they were exactly the same physically, then that's where like, well, which one's gonna put me in a better place? I mean, like we think about that all the time. Like if I got aspirations and dreams and I'm sitting there picking a mate, is she gonna support my dreams? Is she gonna, push me? Is she gonna understand? Things like that. And then, we forget all about it when they get naked. But then,
God.
but when we're not with them and we start thinking about that again, it's like,
Like, have you ever watched there's a show about like these millionaires, and there's this she's a millionaire, and she like this whole beauty product, but the guy that she ended up with is younger than her, and he's like a complete hobo, like legit, like still lives in his parents' house, like was living out of his car before, but everybody that like her entire friend group, because she's a bougie girl, they look down on her because they were like, what are you gaining from this relationship? He's doing nothing. But the thing is, they
makes her happy.
connect so much. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, she's like kind of emo, and he's like that same type of rocker person that she is, and that's how she was before she got famous. So she loves him for all of that brings that out in her, but she's judged so heavily because
But she can support it.
she supports him,
but,
but his entire
but
family
who
is like-
cares? Like, why
Right.
why does society judge who you're with?
But the crazy thing is that his family doesn't like her because she's that she's using him because like you just
Wait.
want like a sugar baby and all of this stuff. So
He-
they were mad at him for going with a rich girl, and the mom hated.
I've
the
never heard
girl.
that in my life.
That's what I'm saying, because they were like, oh, you're just like using him for a dick.
Is
and
this
blah, blah,
is this
blah.
true?
It's true.
It's on the-
It's a real show.
Yeah.
Like she's
Hey,
an actual.
Hey, but we all know that no matter
hope.
what, if that dick game is on point,
guys
nothing else matters. The dude could be trifling, a deadbeat, not have a job, could maybe have 2 other wives,
No.
beat
No
you.
honeybee?
If that dick
Wow.
game, if
No.
that
If the dick game is right,
if that dick
No.
game is on,
No.
You know what's so funny?
You're not
I
gonna
mean,
get a drunk, or you're not gonna send a drunken text
You
like,
know what's so
yo.
funny? So like I had an experience one time with this guy, and he was saying some stupid shit, man. He was like, "Oh, you've never had dick like this before," and then he was
while
saying,
you guys were having sex?
while
or-
we were having sex,
Okay.
and then he was like. I don't know what I was saying, but then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this dick away from you if you don't do this." I'm like, "Do you think I'm a like? you think I'm like frustrated
Ooh,
from
so
that?
scary.
Oh wow, take the dick away from me. I'm gonna like melt. Like, what are you talking about? Like, go ahead, take your dick away. I'm fine without you. Like, it's cool, man.
My
like,
pink sparkly one will do a
Yeah,
lot better.
exactly. Thank you.
That's the great lie. Like, we like to pretend like, oh, we're just gonna pretend no dick, right? But it's not really a threat, because
It's
like
not a threat.
you could stumble over dick going to get your morning paper while
Yeah.
we have to like go find pussy. It's different.
Yeah, no, and that's like it kind of reminds me. I was saying this the other day too, like a topic that I was just talking about, like how women cheat, and so it kind of brings me back to the point of like guys cheat, right, and they get caught much more. But if you actually look at the data and the statistics of who cheats more, it's women. Women cheat much more.
Yeah.
And this is my reasoning. I think because women are very deceivious and malicious, that we just don't get caught.
Trifling ass bitches.
We are, and the thing is, like, and it's so crazy because, like, if you really look at it, girls will stalk and do all this stuff with the guy. Like, if you
Yep.
really want to know somebody, look at their Instagram, and like, I mean, it's not the right thing to do, but like, you stalk and find their family members. And
Have you
know
ever done
about-
it?
Yeah,
A little
exactly.
stalking is healthy.
little
You want to
bit.
know who you live.
Well,
you know.
a little stalking is healthy.
Yes,
You're gonna
yes.
tell me you're not gonna know anything about this chick.
We're
and her
meeting
past?
strangers online at this point.
Right.
Like you got to do a little.
Who's meeting strangers online?
You guys,
Y'all?
You guys do Christian
Dating
music?
apps are
No,
strangers.
no. I don't need you to tell me the broad. I asked if y'all was meeting strangers online.
I have.
I have to.
I have.
How did it
in
go?
the past?
How did it go?
You meet in a public place?
I'm asking if you're currently meeting
Oh,
strangers
at the
online.
moment,
No.
Okay.
no.
Would you like to? Any listeners?
But, no,
You know what the you know what the fucked up part is? We have more women listeners than we do men.
Oh shit.
We do.
Like
Yes.
I'm at the point now when people start talking to me, I'm like, not until you listen to the podcast.
Oh jeez.
Right? Like I wouldn't even talk to people anymore. Like, hey, what's up? Not until you listen to the podcast.
God, that was good. That was a good first topic, man. Brittany Renner.
Yeah,
Renner.
that's good.
Topic number 2.
Where we headed from here, Powder? What's the next topic?
Do y'all want the good one or like the not so good one?
The
Give
good
us an option. I like
Well,
those
well,
options.
yeah, I like-
options.
The voting.
I like
Voting.
options.
Oh,
Powder's Saturday night options.
Yeah.
yeah.
God damn it. There's so many good ones.
Mm. Just don't let it be Travis Scott. It's too soon.
no.
Oh,
No.
He said it's too
There,
soon.
there's
I got
either,
destroyed by my family about it.
There's either I got 3. Who created Cash App?
Oh.
The theories. How to tell somebody's intentions by the way they dress on a first date. Or the quality of dick in the new generation.
Ooh, those two topics are very interesting. I like that.
first date or dick?
What can you relate more?
First date and some dick. That's what you want.
No. First date or some dick?
Yeah. I'll do first date. I'll do first
I'm
date.
leaning first date.
I'd do the first date too.
First date.
First date.
Yeah, first date.
First date.
First date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all so pussy.
I'll do first date.
So pussy.
Yep.
We can probably like reel into the dick.
Real into dick.
You mean like that one night we was here and it just showed up?
Yeah.
You'll never.
I get no dick at all. Ding dong, dick. Did someone else order some
Ding
dick?
dong dick.
Wait,
Again.
did we ever hash that over?
No, we're not talking about this
hashed
again.
it over,
We
man.
hashed it over last
We hashed
time.
it over,
Thank
man.
you.
We got our answer.
Did we hash it out on the mic though?
No,
Yes.
not on the mic.
We're not hashing it on the mic.
So first date rules, right? So how to tell somebody's intentions on the first date? And I thought about this because I was thinking of you
Yeah.
when I was stealing your painting the other day, right?
Yep.
And I was like, if you went to go pick up a chick and you opened the door and she had some heels on and some like tight pants and she was right, what do you think her intentions are on that first date? And then this is great because we got women. Like, how does a man give you the sign that he's ready to fuck on the first date by what he's wearing?
He does the naked man.
What?
What's the naked man?
What is that?
It's a joke.
Holy shit!
It's a joke.
You
Don't
know
worry
what the
about
naked
it.
man is?
I don't know what the
That's
naked.
like when you get a chick to the crib or you at her house
Yeah.
and she go to the bathroom.
And she just comes out.
And when she comes out, you be standing there butt naked. And it's supposed to work
You're
like
just on the couch chilling, butt naked.
66% of the time.
It's supposed to work.
She see you naked and she'd be like, fuck it.
2 thirds of the time.
Yeah, right. Especially if he has a Sex Panther on. 60%
Exactly.
of the time.
Yeah.
60% of the time it works every time. Hey, right now, I like,
This day and age, they call that rape.
bro, if I...
Yes.
My
Hey,
God.
listen. If there was 10 chicks here, I'm gonna bag 6. At least
God.
4 are gonna tell me no, and I respect that. But the other 6 think it's baby daddy season, and they want.
my God.
Very
Listen,
toxicity.
like we got to take
Yes.
advantage.
So first date, you don't know what they're.
Yeah,
So
we're talking about
intentions are-
first date.
All right.
here,
So
okay.
so as women, right? dude invites you out on the first date.
Yeah.
Right? So say this ain't no stranger danger that you met online. This is somebody you actually know.
Yep.
What's the difference between like you dressing like I want to fuck or this could potentially lead to fucking, and then there's no fucking chance that's going down on the first date.
First,
Is there a difference?
there is a difference. So it depends on where you're going, depending on the place. So if you're inviting me to a cafe and we're, like it can go one or two ways.
But let's say you don't know. Like I'm surprising you. This is our first date. I'm
Well,
surprising
you
you.
gotta tell me where we're going.
But also, where did you meet? Because like, do I know you from a friend? Did I meet you online?
He's saying that we know
You're
this
asking
person.
way
You
too
know,
many
you know,
questions.
you know the person.
we know
know
the
this
person.
person.
Like
Okay.
you met the person. So say you was at a club one night, right? You guys were dancing, whatever. You met a person, you hit it off. Hey, I want to take you out sometime. You text them a little bit, and then it's like, hey, let's go out Friday night.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, where are we going?
All right.
It's a surprise, right? And he sends you a little fucking winking emoji. Then he
Red
says,
flag right there. Red flag right there.
now he's like, I'm gonna pick you up at 7. What are we doing? It's a surprise.
I don't
So
know.
he's coming to pick
7
you up.
p.m. a little early. Okay.
So,
Okay.
well, 7 o'clock. He's showing up at the door. I'm just using it. It could be whatever time. He's showing up at 7 o'clock. Like, what is there? Is there a difference in the wardrobe between like, I think I want to fuck tonight, and then I don't think I want to fuck
How much
tonight?
do you like him?
Yeah. Okay. I would say I would look at his
Enough
shoes.
to go out with him at 7 p.m.
Okay.
I
All
would.
right.
My first thing would be to look at his shoes.
No, but I'm saying I'm for you.
my first thing would be to look at his shoes.
No, not what you're looking for him, but what.
What are you wearing?
What do you wear?
Oh, what am I
Yeah,
wearing?
because like in my head, like what I was thinking about, it was a situation that Ghost was telling me about.
Yeah.
You tell a chick you want to go out, right, and then you show up at the crib and you think it's casual, and she opened
She's
the
all dressed
door.
up.
She got on the tight jeans, the
Yeah.
heels on,
Yep.
you know, the makeup all done.
She on
and
the
it's
nines.
like,
I feel like that's kind of like it's really hard because like it's kind of like expected when you're asked out on a date. Girls always want to represent.
Yes.
You know, you always want to look good because you're going on a date.
Right.
You're not.
But I've been on first dates where a chick will wear like flat shoes.
It
Well,
just
your obsession
depends.
with heels is a little bit different. Your little fetish of heels.
I have a fucking heel fetish.
It's a little different.
Like I swear, but that's Miami. If you go to Miami, like the only thing you have is Latin women on the strip, and they all got heels
Yeah,
on.
whatever. Yeah, that's true.
You was just there, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And all you got is Latin women in
Yeah.
heels.
Yep.
And you know what? If you go tell me that ain't life, I don't know what is.
I feel like those Latin women are putting those heels on because they're like, damn, these calves look good in
Right.
heels.
It lifts up your
Hey,
ass.
I don't give a fuck. I'm enjoying the ambiance.
Yes, exactly.
So what are you wearing?
On a first date,
Yes.
I would probably because you can never go wrong with a nice pair of jeans. Like, and it's just all about the top. And then, so I would wear jeans, heels for sure. Like, if I don't know, I wouldn't wear like high heels. I wear like my chunky boots because they could
Yes.
go either or. It could
Comfortable
be,
heels.
Yeah, it could be like fancy, but it could be casual.
Right.
Okay.
And then just wear a nice top.
But what are some signs of your outfit that would let a dude know that, hey, I'm vulnerable?
Yeah.
And I don't mean like vulnerable like that. I mean like listen,
Like, I just wanna fuck.
Yeah.
if you played your cards right, you could get this ass
I
tonight.
feel like it's not decided by the outfit.
I don't think it's decided by the
Yeah.
outfit. I mean,
but you don't put on certain things that just like you make a dude like, oh, you know, he gonna sweat me.
It would
this.
only be stuff you can't see. It would be
Right.
like if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna
Nice
get
bras
laid
and
tonight.
panties.
I'm gonna get nice panties, nice bra, but it's
Matching.
But like, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be like, okay, this is my getting laid top. Like I don't
Right,
have like
right,
a,
right.
you know, like a specific.
Right.
but I get the idea because when you are trying to get laid, right? There's like a certain prep that you do, but I wouldn't say it's anything external. Like
You know, the real thing is, do you shave?
yes.
If a girl shaves before the date,
Yeah.
then she's expecting something might happen.
Yeah.
And it's so that would be the first answer. It's not about the clothing; it's about the prep before.
But
Yeah.
once if she's a bush?
So does it matter?
Well,
you
yeah.
can trim
Legs.
it.
Did you
Shave
shave
the
your
legs.
armpits?
Yeah.
Did
you
you shave
the
your
legs?
armpits?
Oh.
Yes.
Like if she's wearing
You were thinking the
jeans,
same thing
did
I
you
was
shave
thinking,
your
fool.
legs?
Did you shave your
Yes,
legs?
but
Yeah.
still, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, that's what I would be. So like if I'm wearing jeans and I want to say I like this guy and we know each other for a while and I was like, well, fuck it, I might get some dick tonight. Like that'll be the thing. I might shave my legs. I might shave some more things and maybe put like my hair a little bit more teased up than the normal.
So,
Or like or normally like if you're like, okay, I'm trying to be good, I don't want to sleep with him on the first date, you're like, okay, I'm not gonna shave because then I'm like, okay, I won't hook up with him.
That's like it's kind of like think like a man.
so
Remember her 30.
whoa.
There's a lot that goes to
You
it.
just broke this man's head.
Wait. So like you would purposely not shave to go
Just
out,
so, yeah.
just so it was like a reminder that hey,
Yeah.
Okay.
it can't go all the way tonight
It's
because
like
he
a
can't see
self-conscious
this.
thing.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, come on now. Like, we're going to be realistic. Like, girls are just as tempted as guys are, and we get it. If there's a type of mood and it's happening, I'm having a good time, I'm kind of drunk, and, you know, it's like feeling, I'm going to remind myself, like, kind of reminds me of the movie Think Like a Man. She wore the older underwear underneath
granny
her
panties.
granny panties that had holes, and you know, like you don't want to show that. Like
Right.
when the first time you have
It's
an
your chastity
encounter-
belt.
Exactly. Like I will legit purposely not shave, or I'll like wear like a crappy bra because I don't want to show that off.
Yeah.
You know, so it'll be like, okay, I gotta stop myself.
Pop quiz. Y'all ever fuck a chick with granny panties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this kid had
You fucked a
This
chick
chick had
with
my
granny
kids.
panties?
I am the chick with granny panties.
this chick had my kid.
Yes.
Was this before or after?
After.
Sometimes, like even if you try to prep yourself for that, like you just
Sometimes
get-
you're like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not
No,
gonna
no,
do it. I'm not
okay,
gonna do
okay,
it.
okay.
You're like,
No,
fuck
no,
it,
no.
let's do it. Granny panties and all.
he's gonna accept me one way or another.
Yeah,
like-
right. Like, oh,
Do
he's
you
got a
think-
problem
do-
with my armpit hair. All right. Yeah, do it.
Do you think a dude really loves you if he fucks you in granny panties?
Yeah.
Love
I
is
don't,
a strong
I don't
word.
think love. I think he just. I think he
doesn't
just wanted
care.
pussy.
He
Like
just
that's,
like-
that's what I think it is. Like,
So does that make
That's
it?
the story he takes back to his homeboys. Like, I did it, but you won't ever believe me.
But does that make it more like real, or does it make it more like this motherfucker really wanted this pussy if he
that's how
fucked
I
me in the
think.
granny
I feel
panties?
Like first
So
of all,
that he loses credibility if he
No,
fucks you in the granny panties.
I don't think he loses credibility. I feel like I would be so embarrassed because I did it and I was like, "Fuck!" I couldn't tell. Like I couldn't.
How
keep
many-
myself
I couldn't
in
keep
check.
it. Like, I did all this to make sure I didn't sleep with him, and here I am
I'm
sleeping with him.
Yeah.
How many pairs of granny panties do you own?
Well, granny. I mean, I don't.
It all
It
depends.
depends
And-
the definition of granny
Okay,
panties.
yeah, because I was gonna say like I can understand like regular panties, but like if y'all own granny panties at your age, there's something seriously wrong with you.
There's a lot of definitions of granny panties.
Yeah.
The granny
don't
granny
have, like, the
panties are like
baggy
the
ones.
high waisted mom pants.
But like, are they like Spanx panties, or because those are high waisted and they kind of look like something my mom would wear?
Yeah.
But also, it's like a thong on the booty.
Yeah.
It's just holding in my tummy.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot going. But I know your definition of like the granny panties is like the cotton ones that are they have like the little.
I was
lint
thinking
on
of like
it.
the skin color ones that go above the belly button.
Well, those are there's a difference though because those are kind of like fajas, like girdles.
Yeah.
girdles, and those like if you're
The
wearing
things
a
that
dress,
control muffin tops and shit like that.
Yeah. Or
Y'all,
if you
y'all
have
got names for
surgery,
everything. Like I'm sorry. Like
You have to as a woman.
Yeah, it's true.
But like I can understand like some of the prep. Like if I'm going out and I think I'm gonna fuck tonight, like you know I make sure to
You don't have the underwear.
wash
with
the
holes.
balls?
no. I make sure I wash the balls.
You wash the balls.
You know, like
Plug
no,
that
but
in,
no,
the
I'll
little
make sure
ball
like
wipes.
I'm groomed accordingly. Like
See, this is where I kind of going back to your original question. If I got all prepped up and then I see like we're going on a date and then the guy dresses very casual, I would feel some type of way.
But why
personally.
though?
Because like we're going on a date and you're saying it's a surprise. So I'm not gonna say initially I think it's gonna be like grand luxury that
But
I'm
I gave you subtle hints. I was like,
So,
hey,
but-
we might get dirty.
Okay, so that's why I'm
No,
wearing
no,
a
no,
Do,
no,
do
no.
women even like the surprise date?
dirty.
This is changing
Like,
the
honestly,
circumstances.
Might get
surprise
dirty.
date.
The
It's a-
surprise date.
I
might
can,
get
I
dick.
can, I can appreciate the effort going behind it. Like if you're trying to surprise me, I see the effort that you're doing. That's a check for me because I'm like, okay, you're trying to surprise me and go on a nice date. But if you're saying all of this and then all of a sudden we're going like four-wheeling and I'm like, what? Like at least prep me to wear sneakers. Like,
Like I wore my little black dress for
yeah,
this.
like I'm gonna.
Would you four-wheel on a little black dress?
Oh, that's kind of hot.
If I got it on
That's
chin,
like
maybe.
really hot.
Right. If you prep me, I might put the shorts underneath and I'll still look badass on a four-wheel.
Yes.
So like, I wouldn't mind.
You ever been four-wheeling?
No.
Oh, you should try it.
Because the dress
No,
reeks up.
no.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be a shirt at that
pretty
point.
cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I've been four-wheeling in the hood, which is somebody on the block had a four-wheeler, and then we was riding up and down the block.
It's
Like,
Jersey.
like I've been four-wheeling in the hood. I've never been four-wheeling like in the actual jungle or the desert or anything like
Desert,
that.
bro.
Like I've never.
That's good.
Like literally, like I'm
The
from the
jungle.
hood. I'm from the hood where we used to get on the go karts and we used to like stand on the bitch and then hold the governor in the back and fucking run that bitch.
That's pretty cool.
Like you, I'm straight hood.
In Florida, we skimboard in the like little mini ponds, the retention ponds. You got
my
someone
God,
with their
yeah.
pickup truck. You tie a string to the rope to the end, and you have a skimboard.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's country.
yeah.
Yeah, Buck Wild.
That's country. Yeah.
Buck Wild.
Florida man.
Jeez.
Damn, bro.
All right, so what do you wear on your first date, homie?
What?
Yeah,
What do you wear on your first date?
Yes.
It depends. So like you know me. Like I take a fucking hour and a half to get ready,
Yeah.
regardless. But I agree. Like it's gonna be more internal versus external.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I choose my socks and the type of underwear I'm gonna put on like way differently than I'm gonna put anything else. And that's why I always like fuck with people. Like I'll come out with some like real basic ass outfit, but the underwear I got on is ridiculous with the fucking socks. And it's like
Like the lace up underwear.
you know, it's
You got a
lacy.
garter belt.
Hey, it's lacy or bust, baby. Lacy or bust. I wear what I expect. I expect lace. I gotta wear lace. No.
Yes.
Oh,
All right. He got the silk
appreciate
boxers
that,
out.
You know what I'm saying? But hey. But what I'm saying is like that. That's the. I tell people that all the time. I'm like my outfit look basic, but if you're lucky, you'll see the cherry on top.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's the real part. It's like, whoa. Like your outfit looked like shit, but when you took it off, like all of a sudden when you stand there in your boxers and your socks, like
Okay,
that's the real outfit.
Have you ever been on a date where you had to dress like
thank you. I was about to
Like,
ask
to the
another
T?
question.
No, like I don't own a suit.
would you ever do it?
Would I ever go on a date where I had to dress in a suit?
Yeah. A suit or
Like
Business casual.
Like not a first date. Like I'd have to be with the chick for some time. Because everybody know me. Like they, I'm straight street. Like
Yeah.
I don't. I got to dress up for work
yeah.
and the white folk, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
That's-
You know what I mean? Like I'm uncomfortable in real fancy spots
yeah.
because like it's just not my forte. If I got to go there, like I'll go there. Like I got clothes in the closet I could put on to go there, but it's like I'm too. I guess I'm self-conscious that I'll make a mistake or that I don't belong there.
Okay.
Because like that's not the type of crowd I like to fuck with.
Yeah.
So it's like even if it was like a bunch of people's, if it's not a crowd I like to fuck with, like I'm naturally because I'm socially awkward to begin with. So
Yep.
like I'm like, which fork am I supposed to use? Like what I gotta
Yep.
order? They ain't got no mac and cheese here.
Fancy.
Like you know me, if the place don't serve mac and cheese, like I can't fuck with it. Like all they got escargot. Like what's that? Like
Oh my
the
gosh,
minute
no snails for me.
the minute look, there's two signs I know I don't belong in a restaurant. When I don't know how to pronounce the words on the
Yep.
menu,
Yep.
or when nothing on the menu got a price next to it.
Ooh,
Yeah. Those are tricky.
Yeah.
Like
Those are tricky.
because that should have say like some fancy shit.
Yeah.
Like damn, that sounds good. And
You
it's
did all
like,
your
it's like-
research
it's
and you
100
still can't.
No. So true story. Look. I take this all the way back to Miami. long ass time ago, right? I asked this chick to go out. She was like, "Yeah, I want to go out," and I was like, "Where you want to go?" She was like, "Houston's." So Houston Steakhouse. Remember
Yeah.
over there on
Yeah.
North Miami Beach. So we go over to Houston Steakhouse. And I'm a regular dude, right? So I ate hamburgers and you know, like I don't fuck with steak too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Me neither.
like I could afford steak if I want to, but I grew up on hamburgers and hot dogs.
Yep.
So that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like true to my roots. So I take her there. You know, you want to go there? That's cool. Place was beautiful. It was nice. You know, I had on a nice outfit, but it was nice street outfit. You know, so obviously, like, if I was at the club, I would look right, but I didn't look right at Houston. You know what I'm saying? All these fancy white folk around, and it's like, damn.
You fucked up.
Not to mention she's a black chick, right? So black chick, white dude.
I
you
never
know?
heard this story.
Yeah, bro.
You lied to me. You said you never tried it. You lied.
Listen.
I'd say that.
Listen, I've never gotten that far.
Okay. Okay.
I've tried.
Okay.
My man makes the free throw attempt. He just never seems to land.
I'm like fucking Shaq. Like 20% at the
He
free
can
throw
dunk them
line,
white girls, but that free throw black girl shot.
bro. Like I don't have no luck with white girls either. You know, like
Oh god.
I play my median range, right? I fuck with the Latin community. Like,
Is that the layup? Is that the?
hey, no. You know where you get that like high and low and that happy medium? The happy medium is the Latin community because they're the only ones that get me. Yeah. White ones be too white, black ones be too ghetto. The Hispanic, right.
This dude is crazy.
Hispanics be right in the fucking middle. Boom, boom, boom.
You get the best of both worlds.
Hey, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have theories, but we'll say that for another podcast.
anyway, so
Back to your outfit.
No, I remember the outfit. It was these khaki shorts and this like white and striped polo. It was a polo shirt, but it was G Unit.
Yeah.
That's what you mean by nice street, but not
Yeah,
really
that was-
for Houston.
No, it was nice. It
was
was,
street.
you know, but again, I was 150 pounds back then. Like I'm 180 pounds right now. The shirt size I wear is medium. The shirt I had on that night was an extra large.
Yeah.
Right? Because that
It was
that
the times, yeah. Everybody was wearing baggy clothes.
Bro, the menu had no prices on it. And when I fucking ordered the food and they were like, you want dessert? I was like, no, I'm good. The fucking, like, no, I just didn't want dessert. But I had this little fucking steak. It was called a ribeye. I didn't even know what a ribeye was. I thought ribeye was like ribs, but apparently it was something else. This shit was like literally this fucking big. Motherfucker was $50. I was like, bro, like a McDonald's hamburger is bigger than that. You know, like $50 for that. You know, the chick's looking at me. She's like, I want ice cream. Get what you want, bitch.
What was the total bill?
I also want ice
Bro,
cream.
bro, just for the 2 meals, and we weren't even old enough to drink. That was the funny part. Like you know, because I was young. I think I was 19 at the time.
Were you
So-
driving? Were you driving the Buick?
Yeah, it was in Jean Baptiste.
Okay.
What you laughing?
Jean Baptiste, man.
My first car was a Haitian. His name was Jean Baptiste. You laughing like
I
He's
literally?
believe it
100% serious.
because you told me before. Yeah.
He had Haitian flags on the headrest. That motherfucker had a Haitian flag hanging out the window. That was Jean Baptiste. That was the name of my first ride. His name was Jean Baptiste.
What was the total bill?
It was over $100.
Damn.
And you know what? After the whole thing and whatever, chick was like, you know, I like you just as a friend. You know, I ain't with you like.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, bitch.
What's the highest bill you ever paid for a female?
For a female specifically?
I've been in the
On
two.
a date.
I've been in the $200 to $300 range, but that usually includes a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
it doesn't like it's not fair. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like the alcohol is what drives it up.
Especially
'Cause
because
you see how I
because, like,
drink.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like especially
for real.
like you go to a place, if you go to a place and you don't order like some basic shit, like you
Yeah.
order like whiskey and Sprite, but you start ordering these things that they got called
Because it just sounds fancy and you just want to try it.
the Weekender, you know,
Right.
the Theodore Roosevelt, whatever the fuck they call their fucking drinks. And chicks be heavy into that. Oh, that sounds cute. Let me buy that.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
Especially if it has dry ice
Right.
and it smokes or bubbles.
I was
Oof.
gonna,
$189 plus tax.
You know the exact price like it was yesterday.
I do too.
Because I only know it because it was a Halloween Horror Nights a Halloween Horror Nights pass plus
Wait.
fast pass.
You bought a chick a Halloween Horror Nights pass and
With the
a
fast
fast pass, and you got some?
I did not.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, my heart hurts right now. Holy shit.
see, this is where
Hey,
I feel for men.
But
This is where I
I'm saying,
feel for you.
if a dude bought you a Halloween Horror Nights pass and a fast pass, would you feel obligated to give him
I
some?
don't feel
No,
obligated to do
no,
shit.
no. Yeah.
Why? Just because you buy me things, I'm supposed to give you.
Because
pussy?
sometimes guys are like, oh, I'm going to keep buying you stuff so that you do stuff. And I'm just like, no. And they're like, no, let me buy it for
So
you.
my thing.
But
is,
okay. So if this guy bought you a Halloween Horror Nights pass and a fast pass, would you fuck?
no, I would not fuck you.
Would you fuck me if I didn't buy you the Halloween?
Whoa, there.
Come on. That was like a perfect setup. How did I let that go?
Wait. We need that question answered.
We don't need that question answered.
I like okay. That was gonna be my other question. Is like, how much wood are you willing to spend on a first date? Are you putting in? Are you gonna really go to like a 5-star dining?
Yes.
It's a first
No,
date.
The best first dates are always brunch.
No,
I would say
Mimosas.
that,
I think it depends on the chick.
I think so too, because for me personally, I like going out, like bar hopping would be fine. That's you get to know and drink and get to talk more. A dinner date is cool too, but I wouldn't expect you to like be 5-star dining. I think that would, if you're putting in that expectation of you're wanting more of a relationship type of you're doing like 5-star dining, because it's like, okay, you're whining and dining me, so you want something out of this. That's automatically my intent, like what I think that you're going for. But for me personally, I would like a cafe. I want to get to know you more. in a
But
setting
all right,
like
so
that.
question: if it seems like a dude is trying to get it, does that make you more defensive?
I want to think more defensive. I know how to deflect, but
Would you deflect more?
I just would go like I would.
What are your
Like if
Yeah.
dude had all the charm and it seemed like he really wants this ass, like do you like?
It all depends on what I like the type of what I'm going for.
Or
Like
do
if I'm
or
really,
do you do like the cats and just lay on your back and be like?
I mean, it all depends on like what state I'm at. Like if I really am wanting to get dick, then I'm gonna go in for dick, and I'm gonna have a nice dinner and dine and get dick at the end of the day, Like, but if I'm wanting to date, and I've said that, I'm not going to give it up on the first day.
So I have a question. This is, I think every guy thinks that. Do you think that we think different of you? That if you gave it up on the first date?
Good question.
I feel
We talked about that. We
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I feel like it's like you think I'm easy, and I'm not. And I'm all for casual sex and all of this stuff, but like, I don't know. I maybe this is my misjudgment, but a lot of guys do judge you on giving it up on the first date. You guys say a lot of stuff afterwards, like I got it easy on the first date. I can do this, and I can like. I mean,
I don't say
Hold
that.
on, hold on.
Wait,
Hold on.
I don't
Do
say
we
that.
know across all the dudes we know
No.
who think like? Do we know any guy who's all like, "Oh man, yeah, she's just a hoe. Wow, she let me hit her on the first date."
I wouldn't say
Have
that.
you ever heard one of your homeboys say that?
I wouldn't say that.
Yes.
Ergo.
I have heard homeboys say that.
You had homeboys say
I've
that?
heard guys
Yes.
say that. That's
Oh
why.
my
No,
God.
but so here's where I'm at, right? Like I'm as a dude, like if I took you out and I smashed on the first night, like I'm taking that more of as an accolade to me more than a downer on you. Like yo, I got that.
I was
You know what I'm saying?
irresistible.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's a feel
It's
good
gonna
feeling.
boost my head up.
It's a feel. It like literally just like an instant confidence booster versus like
Would you-
It's kind of in the
Would you
same hand.
respect her more if she made you wait 90 days?
No,
my God.
I would respect her a lot less. And I tell you, I did this on purpose. So remember the actress
Yes.
So I was dating this actress, quote unquote. This is all Miami days, like this all back in the day. So we go out on a date, and it's cool. Like again, like at 19, I'm not expecting anything on the first date.
Yep.
We go out, sex, no sex, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was weird, but we start, hanging out. It was vibing at first. And she was like, "I'm not gonna have sex with you for like a month." Right? And I take offense to that.
Because you're putting a time period on it.
Because you put a time limit.
Yeah.
Like to me.
Why is that offensive?
No.
Because you're not really like putting all of yourself
No.
But it's just sex,
Because you're no.
It is just sex.
No. Listen, there's nothing called just sex. Like if you've had good sex, it's not just sex. Okay.
But you don't know what good sex is until you have sex.
Okay.
So if you just prong that amount of time, you're trying to stall the sex.
come on.
No.
No. But this was my point that I was making. It was like, why would you put a time limit? It's like you're physically going against natural human function by putting the time limit on it.
I have done that multiple times.
No, but I was like, if you wanted to hold out for a month, cool. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
But she was like, she literally threw it out there right away. Boom. I'm not gonna have sex with you for a month. So now it was like a fucking like an obstacle course, right? So literally, I'm like, okay.
A month
Okay,
time.
cool.
I'm giving
No.
I'm giving you everything I got in that 1 month time.
No. So like 2 weeks into it,
Yeah.
and I remember it was a bottle of Moet Rosé involved. Bitch was butt naked, ready. Give it to me, baby.
You said wait a month.
You said wait a month.
That though. I could
But
appreciate
no. You gonna have to wait. You gonna have to wait a month.
Okay, my only thing, like maybe because.
But why put a time limit on it? Like just
maybe
be
you
like,
don't know,
hey.
maybe you don't know what she's been through. Maybe she's had sex with guys on the first date and
No.
nothing ever.
The
happened
last
after
dude
that.
she was with before me turned out to be gay.
Oh man,
That can
And
be
she
very
ate-
traumatizing.
Listen,
can definitely be
but what I'm saying is like, why judge a person in your present versus off of somebody off your past?
You shouldn't. And,
Okay.
and we've had this conversation multiple times. You shouldn't. But again, like you just don't know people's intentions, so it's hard to like.
You don't. But
it's hard because like I mean, there's a lot of women that. Sex can be very defining in when you're going in on a first date because people don't know how to
Really?
handle their emotions. That's the
Brittany
thing.
Renner had sex with how many women?
30 men at
But again,
29
did you
years
hear
old.
what she said? She said that she thought that every guy that she had sex with was going to lead into a relationship, and I think that's what a lot
Come
of
on.
girls end up thinking.
Yes.
But do you believe her when she says that?
I don't believe it because she said she had a one night stand, so she was contradicting herself.
Have you ever had? Maybe it's too personal. Have you ever fucked somebody and been like, this is it, and at one point been like, this is tonight?
What do you mean?
What?
Like you've gone into situations knowing that there's some situations you go into where you have hopes. Like you could be the one, maybe not. And there's some situations you go into and you be like, this ain't gonna last, but fuck it.
Like a one night stand, I feel like most people's conception of a one night stand is not to be in a relationship or
Right.
to have any kind of, desire for a future,
Right.
It's
It's really hard because like, okay, especially on dating apps, it depends on the person's profile and what they're saying. And like, if you see their intentions behind their profile of like, it looks like they just want to.
But are you smart enough to read in between?
Honestly, let's
people
be
are
honest.
You don't
very
have to read in
deceiving.
between.
Honestly,
There's no in between. People are very deceiving.
right. And let's be realistic.
Who's more deceiving, men or women?
Women.
Both.
I think
It's both. It's both.
It's
Both.
both.
It depends. Okay, I feel like women are more deceiving once they've established a relationship. A woman needs to know what makes you tick. How can I, what are the things that I can manipulate and use?
Where are you from?
Well, you like this, don't you? Yeah, you like this.
And
she's speaking with her
I know,
hands.
I do.
And she's doing this.
I do a lot of hand. Yeah, I speak
Where,
with my
where,
hands.
where are you from?
My dad is from Puerto Rico and my mom is from Costa
No,
Rica.
but
I was
where are you from?
Orlando, Florida.
So you're born and raised in Florida?
Yes, born
And you
and raised.
speak like that?
Orlando. Yep.
Wow.
Who do you, who do you-
Like that.
who do you get that from?
That's just how we teach.
I'm a
that.
theater
He's
No, no,
asking,
no,
do
no.
you have chongas for friends that you grew up with, and that's where you
No,
learned
she
Oh,
it?
don't. Look at this. The
I'm
hoops
a
are so
theater kid.
small.
We're very expressive. We like to.
Oh,
No,
we
you're a
talk with
theater
our,
kid.
Yes, yes, I am. We talk with
Okay.
our bodies. We are very. You
Oh
know,
yeah, I know you guys talk. No, let me stop.
Oh God.
No, I was just.
Next thing you're gonna tell us you went to band camp.
I did.
Oh, my bad. I derailed this whole thing. Go ahead. Sir.
I was just asking a question, man. Like,
Yes.
damn.
What I'm saying is that a lot of girls think like sex can be defining, and unfortunately, like, because you, it all depends on the state that you're going into
But-
in these profiles. Like, okay, first of all, you don't really look like I'm gonna be kind of like this is real. Like, I'm not really looking at your profile. I'm kind of looking at how attractive you are. Like, that's just how it works. Like, if I find you attractive, then I'll really look into your profile and be like, okay, what are you about?
But do y'all not understand the power y'all hold? Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
But you gave us this power.
but that was the whole thing that I was getting to, is that we gave y'all like the ultimate power, and I don't think women understand how to use it. Like, you still second guess
do.
it. Like, listen, if you went into any situation and you fucked a dude the right way, that motherfucker be drooling the next day.
No,
I feel like
we
men,
do.
but guys have a lot of power too. It's honestly it's all circumstantial.
Yeah.
Because like you 1 second you're with a guy and you think like everything is great and he might even be very submissive socially, whatever, financially he's not, whatever. And you're like, okay, yeah, I found like a good one, a wholesome one. Like kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like there's a girl, she's got a ton of money and she's got all these friends and fame, whatever definition of that, quote unquote, friends, fame, whatever. But then when they date someone who's quote unquote less than, may not make as much money or
Right.
have as many friends or followers or whatever, and then someone looks down on them. But it's that power, right? So women have the power to decide, oh, am I going to be with someone who's like people see less than and then they look less than of me, or do I have to try to overcompensate and find someone who's more than me,
Right.
according to social standards, so that I
Right.
can make everybody else happy? And
But listen to what you're saying. You're putting that pressure on yourself.
Of course.
Like it's inward. Like that's your
women
own.
put a lot of pressure on other women, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Can I take us into a Patreon topic? Like,
Yes.
this shit is itching.
Patreon.
Okay.
Patreon is exclusive
Levels,
shit.
Patreon.
Levels, yeah.
That this is exclusive. Just don't hold barred. Don't hold back.
Okay.
Please don't. All right. So this one is called the quality of dick in the new generation, and how there are no more cougars. So this is where like I be thinking of the most random shit when I wake up and I go to the bathroom in the morning. I'm sitting there and I'm fucking half asleep and I'm looking at my underwear and I'm like, why do they make underwear with no dick holes anymore? Like, that's been a topic of mine since season 1. Is that
But they do though.
no? If you look at a lot of underwear now, over 50% of underwear, there's no dick holes.
It's the boxer briefs, tidy whities.
Even in boxer briefs, there's no dick holes.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Don't you need
Like, even if you look at like some of the like the fancy underwear, they have like this little pouch.
There is more underwear with pouches
I'm
now.
getting up. I gotta wake up for this one. So you'll have underwear that has a pouch that keeps your dick and your balls separated.
Yeah.
Right? They keep them from sweating and smelling, but there's no hole to pull out the pee. And I was like, man, like, think of this situation that we're in. When I was growing up, teachers were fucking kids.
They still doing it.
No. You
You knew it?
you rarely hear a teacher fucking her student like we used to hear it.
Yeah.
Every month it was a teacher got caught fucking a student somewhere in the Midwest.
Yeah.
No. You might see dudes fucking.
No,
they're under.
It's females. It's
I see
females.
A lot of
No.
A
women
lot of,
doing
they
it.
just made a documentary, I think.
Yeah,
on
it's
Amazon.
No. They made a documentary on the old shit.
Yeah.
Like you
which
talk about
new?
recent age. But I'm saying that,
Okay, go ahead.
and even with this Brittany Renner, right? They were calling her a cougar,
Yeah, pedophile. Yeah.
pedophile, but it's a cougar. But you
'Cause
don't
they had
see
6
you
years
don't
difference?
you don't see cougars like that anymore. When we would-
Cougars are still out and about, my
Bro,
friend.
no, but
Nashville.
but when we was growing up, cougars was heavy.
I don't think cougars
they're-
are promoted in the media the
No.
way they used to be.
They're
Because
in-
like
It's
all
not
the movies used to be
sexualized
about
as
like
much.
the cougar.
but they're endangered now. They're an endangered species. We need to save the cougars.
What do you consider a cougar?
But
Right.
like
What's the standard for a cougar?
a cougar is an older woman going after a
How
younger
much
dude.
older?
How much older?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You don't put no age on it?
Couple
5
years. Couple
6
years. Say 5
4
years or
years?
more.
Okay.
No, cougar has to be over the age of 40.
That's what I thought it
Compared
was.
to who they're dating? Like if you're
No,
if
it
you're-
doesn't matter.
But
35 and you're
but
dating
what I'm
40-year-olds,
saying
is
is
that
that like I look at civilization as this. Like we're handing out participation trophies. We're handing out underwear
Where
with
you
no
going?
dick holes, and all of a sudden older women are fucking with regular dudes. They're not coming after the young 20-year-olds anymore.
I could see
they're
that.
going after men their age.
Men their age.
Exactly.
Don't you think because of society right now? Because there's, first of all, you know how hard it is for
How
girls-
good is the dick y'all getting right now?
I'm getting no dick.
You see that
It's a-
Lies.
No,
yeah.
it's
Hey,
a personal
like-
choice.
last
Week.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
Wait, what she said?
She said, "What do you define as right
I'm
now?"
not getting any dick right now.
Right now.
She said that. I'm all like, I was just waiting for the doorbell to ring.
Wait, you a liar.
Okay,
We
last
seen
week.
'em.
It's not this week.
Okay.
I'm not getting consistent dick.
Okay.
It's a difference.
But what you see what I'm saying? Like the you young women, right? How old are you?
My age, 21.
It's
23.
not polite to ask a woman her age.
I like.
Oh.
I like.
Okay.
Maybe you
I like-
shouldn't ask a man his height then.
Okay.
I
No.
don't.
Listen.
I just look at him.
All right.
like-
All right. So,
I like.
So you're two women under the age of 25. I can say that.
I'll take that. I'll take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And you're sitting here with us on Saturday night versus somewhere else.
Yeah.
So the quality of the dick game in the new generation is weak. Listen,
Or maybe you guys are quality people. Hey.
I wouldn't say it's.
there's some quality about
I
it, so
think
right?
it's just.
Yes.
You know what it is?
How many kids you got?
I got 3 daughters, man. This dude's stupid.
I wouldn't say it's weak. I think more now because this is another thing I always wanted to talk about too is the normalization of toxicity in men and how well not in men just in general like both sexes but like how normal it is to be toxic and
Yeah.
there's a simping and it's like
Yeah.
you can't be an emotional person and I think girls tune in more into the emotional aspect now because
But do you think? I think men your age are too emotional to really like fuck you the way you should be fucked.
I don't think it's too emotional. I think they're emotionless.
Yeah.
No, I think
they're emotionless.
no, I think that's what you think. The thing is that like they may show heavy in one emotion, or they may hide it.
I think
Like again, like we could listen to music about like old school R&B, right? Loving a woman, feeling a woman, this and that.
Right.
New school people like, oh, I can't do that. That's simping or whatever.
Right. I agree
But
with that.
but at the same time, you don't think that affects the way they stroke it?
I don't think so.
Now, you don't have to answer this. Like you really don't. But if you had to take fucking a 20-year-old and fucking a 30-year-old, there would be a difference in
There's
the
a
stroke.
big difference.
Well, I mean, given that me personally, I feel like most of the people that I'm friends with, dating, whatever, are older than me.
Right.
So I don't want to be in a relationship, sexual or otherwise, with someone who's younger than me. I just don't relate with them.
Right.
Like there's
Yeah,
just
but your current age.
even that, like but like I said, most of my friends and my relationships, they're all
This is a
older
bad
than me.
sample size.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but again, like you're taking something now. Take for granted when you look at different things. You don't see broadcasted cougars anymore.
That is
Maybe
true.
it's just like a change in social
No,
fetishes.
but it's because young dick isn't any good.
Okay. I see where you're coming from because I have had like I was with somebody my age and it was like wham bam bam like super fast and it's like can you relax? Can we enjoy this moment? Like, and then I've had like I personally like older guys, not just because I just maturity wise, just for me, but it's like you're right. They do know how to take their time and appreciate and get like trying to make me more satisfied.
See, like I made a point.
You did make a point in some regards, but there are guys that are my age that know how to do it. It all depends. Like I feel like
but the again sample size. Like there's always going to be diamonds in the rough. Like that's going to be scattered.
I
There's
think
always
it's
going to
unfair
be.
to make that blanket statement that all young dudes don't know how to fuck.
yeah,
But
I was gonna say that
I
too.
think it is fair to say that most young dudes don't know how to fuck.
I wouldn't say that either.
Are you out here fucking these young dudes? How do you know?
How do
Like,
you
Because
know?
I'm looking at the stereotypes of how we've babied society.
yeah, but that
But so let me get you to this, right?
Okay.
So when we were growing up, it was first, second, or third, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't get a trophy this year, what did you do?
You lost.
you went home and
Yeah.
busted out the aquifer.
Oh my God.
You tried harder and you came back,
Yep.
right? So now you're in a society where everybody gets a trophy. Hey, you didn't win this year, but here's a trophy. What do you go home and do? Move on.
Go home and bust out the aquifer.
You move on. No, but I'm saying like there's no drive.
Right.
And I say this in not only just a sexual aspect, but in a work aspect, right?
So you're saying that like the young people lack ambition?
No, the young people lack motivation, I think, or some type of drive. Because like today, prime example, right? I'm at work and I see this dude sweeping, and the way he was sweeping was so fucking slow. Right?
There's an art to it.
No. Listen, I've seen Consuela sweep. like there ain't no fucking way of sweeping this slow. Like this motherfucker was sleep. I thought it was watching like slow motion camera. Like I had to fucking slap myself to make sure like I was not fucking sleeping.
Yep.
And I'm like, why is he? I was like, I wonder if I told him I need you to finish this in 5 minutes, if he would move any faster, or if he would just continue to move at the same fucking speed.
But you gotta look at. There's so many behind the scene factors for that. Because number one, we're living in a society where we looked at all of these baby boomers and these millennials, and they're looking at all the fucking work that they put through, all of this hard labor that they did. Did they get compensated? What, like there's a lot of people that still are middle class but aren't classified.
But
as
do
middle class.
do you feel that we should reward people for participating?
I think it's too babied.
I
can agree with you being like there's so much babying now.
Because this is where I was at. I was like, say you're an Olympic sprinter, right? And you're in the Olympics and you run. You get 5th place, right?
Still good. Yeah.
No, you get bronze, silver, and gold.
Yep.
That's it, right? You're 5th place.
Mm-hmm.
What do?
You try to come back and try to get one.
You
of those
go
top-
home
yeah.
and you train harder, right?
Yeah.
Because there was no reward for losing.
Yep.
But now you're in a society
Everybody gets a.
where, hey, you're important. You get a trophy.
But also, like okay, it kind of just reminds you, like it's an American society type of culture, though, because like
You think that's just Americans?
I think it's just American. I don't want to classify it, but I think American society. All of those baby boomers, people coming from Ellis Island, and they had to work harder for that. Now you're in a new generation where it's second generation of people that were born and raised here, and then the next generation born and raised here. It's an American thing.
third or fourth generation. Born
I just
and
think that like there's different type of work ethics and the type of like drive that you have. Like,
but you don't think the work ethic that the newer generation doesn't have, because they don't have it.
I don't think they do have, and it's sad
So
because
do you think because they don't have work ethic that they would have sex ethic?
I don't think your work ethic should drive your sex.
But I'm saying like literally, like I'm handing you a check to work hard.
Yes.
And you don't do it.
So because they're not putting in the effort at work, you think they're not going to put in the effort
in the
in
bedroom?
fucking?
I would
Listen,
think they would have
especially
more
with
time and
especially the amount of
availability to
free
work on
pussy
their
that goes around. Like you think they would like?
I don't think it has anything to do because, like, I mean, if you're not putting in the work ethic there, you should have more time to, fix your
No.
sex game.
You would think that makes sense.
Yes,
And obviously, we know women are more logical than men.
true.
All right. So, like, if I put you on a scale of a male your age, right, we would assume you were more mature and on a higher intellect level at some point,
Maybe.
right? No. Grant, you get the random savants that are fucking. I mean, like book smart intellectual, but if you look at common sense, it's not there. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you look at the quality, like you don't hear every day teachers fucking their students.
I do.
I do
No,
too. I
you
see
don't.
it.
I do.
I do see it.
Hold
I do.
on.
I do.
From where?
On the news.
Yeah.
It's very big right now, bro.
Hold on.
Because I always think to myself, if I
No,
put myself in
no,
those
no,
shoes,
no,
would
no.
I say anything?
No, but do you remember when you were a kid and you were in high school?
Yeah, there was always that one teacher that you were like, damn.
You were like, I wish she would fuck me.
What?
Yeah.
And she did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there was
Yeah.
that one teacher that you were like, oh my God, please
Yes.
do not look at me.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Yeah, we all had that.
Yeah,
Bro, every
as a
boy
guy.
in school has at least one female teacher.
As a
You're
guy,
like, damn.
as a
It's
guy,
solid.
we
Not in
all
high school.
our dream was to like
Fuck
have a
us.
teacher fuck us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Hey, I need you to stay after class. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But I think you're wrong. I think it's the exact opposite. I think dudes nowadays should be giving out the best dick.
No,
'Cause
no,
they're-
no, no,
Let
no,
me finish. They're the first generation that has all the instruction, all the knowledge
Yes.
sharing,
Yeah.
right? And open communication
Yeah.
about sexual preference and desire is more popular now. Dudes now should be giving out the best dick.
And you know
and
what
if
you
they're
do you,
not,
do you know
that's
what,
a
do you
goddamn
know what you
shame.
have now?
Porn is free.
No, but you know what you have now?
I'm not talking about like porn.
No,
I'm talking about
no.
like
No,
just
let me tell you what
general
let me
sexual
tell you what you
knowledge,
have now.
porn is a big part of it, though.
Right?
Yeah, porn is a big part.
You have the highest rate of confirmed bisexual and gay members of society.
Okay. What does that have to do with it?
Yeah.
So
It's legal
but
now.
I'm saying, but if they're gay and they're bisexual, they're not giving out the dick. At least not to the women.
They can be giving out to
They
both.
could give it out to both. The whole point of being bi is you
Kinda,
fuck women
I
and
think
you
I
fuck
know
dudes.
where you're
Exactly.
going with this point because I agree with your point that it should be that guys my age should
It
be giving
should
out-
be, but it's
again,
not.
There's a lot of influence factors of like we're not respecting women, and I don't want to say it's like the music or anything, but it's just the respect factor of like you're just trying to get a nut. That's what I feel like a lot of guys these days are just like, I just want to have sex and just, I don't care about her. I'm just getting a nut. And I think that's what it is. So they're not really caring about how good it was or if they're performing right or if it's like the best sex that they had. I'm just getting a nut because you hear fuck these bitches, get like all of this shit. Like, and it does influence. Like there's music for women and there's music for men. And there's an in between, yes, but like I feel like a lot of these guys are, especially my age, like fuck. There's Future, there's fucking Migos, there's all of these people saying,
Yeah, but they got money. Future and Migos
Yeah,
got
but-
money.
exactly.
The random dude down the street don't
So
got
it makes
cash
it
like
okay.
that.
But
Like,
that's what I'm saying. They hear all of this shit
Right.
of like fuck these bitches, but they think that they're encapsulating themselves in this music that they think they can live that type of lifestyle,
Right.
but then they're not, and then they're just fucking these bitches, and they don't care.
Right.
They
Like,
don't care.
oh, you know, if you want to live that lifestyle, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe I don't have money. Maybe I don't have, but I could definitely fuck bitches.
Right.
I could definitely, you know,
Right.
like,
And there's this
No,
big,
no, I completely agree. I'm sorry. Like,
You change your position.
No. I agree with exactly what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, because again, you live by it. We talked about this before. Like when motherfuckers was like in the video, like they wanted a 600 Benz, like you wanted that, right? When they're in the video.
sorry.
communicating telepathically.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, like you're listening to music now, that all they talk about is doing drugs and fucking bitches, right? They don't talk about wifing up a chick.
No.
They don't talk about anything like that. It's like literally like do drugs, fuck bitches, get money.
Right. And I feel like have you noticed how much R&B has changed? What is classified as R&B now is
But
not R&B
who
before.
sings R&B right now?
No, I don't feel like there's a true R&B
But
artist right
that's what I'm saying. Like,
now. Like
you,
Chris Brown would be an R&B artist technically.
you get some from, I want to say mostly women singers.
I agree with that.
But even like you got, you know, it's fucked up. But you got SZA, like when on her last album she had the song Weekend. Like she was like,
Yeah.
you can keep the dude, but I'm gonna fuck him on the weekend.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
It's a time
you're
change. It's generational changes
Yeah.
right now.
you're incorporated to be the side
Societal
chick. Like I was 15 years old listening to R. Kelly. Like I not smelt pussy at that point. But you know what? Like I listen. I was C-section, so I can honestly say I had not smelt pussy.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Not even my own mama's. Like I was
Okay.
C-section. I came out the tummy.
Oh my god.
That's why my head's so weirdly shaped.
Oh my god.
You know, like you know what they say when you go down the vaginal canal, it's supposed to crown your head.
Yeah.
I didn't crown my head. That's
You
why I
crown
wear
your
it. I got a big brain or a misshaped head. I'll let you figure it out. But anyway, like when I was 14, 15, I would listen to shit like R. Kelly, and I would be like, man, like making love to a woman is like the greatest thing in the world.
Right.
And then when you start having sex, it was like there'll be times like when I'm with somebody that I just want to fuck.
Of course.
But it's like there'd be some nights it's be like, hey, put on the lingerie, you know, like I'm not trying trying to bust in 15 minutes. Like I'm trying to go the whole 30.
Pull out the gimp mask.
right.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't look at me like that.
It's hard not to judge you. It's very hard not to judge you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, like, and I can say that I was influenced by the music I listened to.
Of course.
The music I listened to said make love to a woman. It didn't say hit it and quit it. It did, you know, like even R. Kelly, let's go half on a baby. You know, Sex in the Kitchen, Remote Control, you know, Your Body's Calling. Like these were all like making love songs.
Right.
Right? Making love, not Future. Like I'm gonna go pop 2 perks, hit a bitch, and then I'm back in the
Yeah,
club.
and I agree with you. Like kind of like the Summer Walker's new album now too. It's more of an R&B type, but it's just
Women
like,
are still
fuck
making
men,
R&B music, but
but
you don't hear it from a lot of dudes.
No, and it's sad. It's sad because I love true R&B music.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was at the beginning of this podcast. Was like when I hear Doja Cat and I hear her talking like this really nasty thing she be doing, I'm like, man, I wish I had a bitch to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when she
okay,
talk about
one day.
like pulling it down, sucking on it, like, oh yeah, I wish somebody would do that.
God.
You know what I'm saying? I guess
You
that's what-
just want someone who enjoys the act, right? It's not considered like they don't think of it as a service. So like, no, I genuinely enjoy sucking the dick.
I'm sure.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be though?
I'm sure Doja Cat songs is not written by her. It's written by probably some dude. but you know what? Like,
It's
Were
really
you circumcised?
She writes
You
everything.
why, why would you ask me a
You
question?
always
like
saying
that?
pull it back. Are you circumcised?
What do you mean pull it back?
You always like I want her to pull it back. Are you circumcised?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Is that
Bro,
pretty-
I'm white. What do you think? You think they
guys
was
are
let
not
my ass going out there like
circumcised. We had
That's right.
that?
That's part of the whole lemon pepper boy
That's the
thing.
whole part.
Okay, I remember this now. I remember this
I mean,
now.
we're cool about it. We just try.
I've tried the lemon pepper a few times. It's not the
It's
same.
not. It's because you're circumcised. That's why it's not going to work. For
Yeah,
you.
it's not gonna.
See, the non-circumcision is a secret weapon because sometimes you go in there, you're like, man, I'm good. I'm just gonna leave the covers on, and you're good. And then sometimes you're like, all right, I'm in here to get in here, and you just pull it back, and you're like, you're done in a quick minute.
I don't know, man. look, I'm just telling you that. Like, I honestly, I don't think that 20-year-old dudes is fucking chicks like 30-year-old dudes.
Is it because of the dudes that we see on a day-to-day basis?
I'm just
You might just know trash
no.
dudes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
No.
We do.
I just think it's
We do.
No. Listen again. Diamonds in the rough, but the majority of 20-year-old dudes probably are not fucking chicks for them to enjoy. When you fuck a chick, who's it for?
For me,
What?
Listen,
It's for me.
No,
It's for me.
I'll be honest.
I'm not. I'm just
Yes,
be honest.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
No. I get you say that, but you're not fucking the chick with her not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's
lot
part
of-
of it though.
That's
Like,
part of it.
It's
But at the
like-
end of the day,
A lot of
Yeah,
people
but
do
I'm saying you enjoy it more as a 30-something-year-old man. You enjoy it more when she's enjoying it more,
yes.
yeah.
right? Like I'll fuck a chick and I'll be good, but when I fuck a chick and she start moaning like that shit's like the greatest shit she's ever had, like my ass is coming quicker than like
But the moans are
I feel like
tricky
this
though.
keeps coming
No,
back
I
to
don't believe the
porn.
moans.
I don't believe the moans all that time.
I don't believe the moans.
no, but
The moans
but-
are tricky.
But what I'm saying,
I need a
but-
physical reaction of
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
kind to
but-
tell me
but-
what's actually going on.
I need scars. I need.
no,
Yeah.
It's
but
all
what I'm
about
saying,
porn. It's all about porn. It's all about porn.
She has a point.
Honestly.
what do you mean it's about
Like
porn?
think about this, okay? Like when we were growing up, it was like porn was a Playboy magazine under a mattress. And it was like, yo, dude, I got this. You want to see some titties? I got a Playboy magazine.
bush.
Like, yeah, right? Like, if you stand right here, you can see up the escalator. You can see some pussy. No.
Yep.
Now, porn
Victoria's
is
Secret
just-
magazines.
Now it's like all you got to do is pull out your phone. You can send a text message while you're watching porn. It's like this. It's very.
So
It's
normalized.
it's so normalized and different, and also it's mainstream porn. It's not like obscure porn.
So
and-
is that a benefit?
No, because it's
Or
it's
is it-
degrading women.
Yes.
You're not.
it's
not,
what
So-
sells.
And I'm not
Sex
saying,
culture.
I'm not saying
No.
all the time.
I hate the porn degrades women.
No.
There's different
Argument,
types of
like-
porn.
types. for
There's
sure.
different
but
types
the thing
of
is
porn.
that you're. Let's be honest. Porn is mostly for men, and it is
Mainstream porn.
Mainstream porn is mostly
But-
for
Yes.
men.
Okay.
But the thing is, like you're so used to looking at a woman naked and getting that type of reaction, and you're not looking at the whole video. You're looking at 2 or 3 minutes and get your nut quick.
No, we watched the whole 45-minute video.
They have like 6 different videos, and they watch the first 15 of one and the second 15
you
of
gotta pick the
another.
right
No,
spot.
can-
Okay, you
the
find the
clothes
right
come
moment
off.
to do the right thing.
Can I tell you this? That I respected porn more 20 years ago than I did now.
I can agree.
And I tell you this for this. 20 what? How old are we now? 30 34?
34.
So 16 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? Porn alternated actresses, right? They had more real life scenarios that it was like it was taboo, but there was a slight fucking chance that maybe it could happen. And I think that was what led to like the whole, eroticy of it.
Yep.
And I've been to Erotica in Miami. Like I've been to a lot of porn conventions. I worked at a porno store.
yeah.
Like I've been around porn my whole life. Like I was touching myself to fucking Penthouse magazines when I was 7 years old on the roof of my house. Like I'm completely engaged in porn. But like porn now, like I still watch it to this day. But it's like when you watch it,
It's not the same.
no, they slack. They use the same mattresses now, like before. Like, and I know this for a fact.
Is that just because you're now watching more
no,
porn?
no, 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 no.
Famous black couch.
He's like, wait,
No,
I've seen that
no.
couch
Casting
before.
couch.
Listen. I tell you this because it's a fact. Me and my boy Cheech, we had a promotion company where we were like looking for models and shit that did different things, and one time we got touched up by Bang Bros. It was Bang Bus at the time. They're like, hey, we're looking for models for pornos. Some of the qualities that they were looking for in the models were no tattoos, no markings, so they looked authentic. Because the thing is if a chick's fucking you in this video and that video and that video, if she got the same back tattoo, it's the same chick. It removes from the fact that it's a random chick. Like when before Bang Bros was Bang Bros, it was Bang Bus and what they called A Street Latinas, right? Because
They
Southwest
were doing
A Street,
a lot of gonzo porn.
Southwest 8th Street in Miami was a big spot for prostitutes. So it was like the videos, although they were staged, they looked authentic.
Yeah.
Now,
But now we have OnlyFans and Instagram, and it's no longer about just some random girl that you're
But-
fantasizing. It's this celebrity. It's this like
but that's
badass bitch
that's
that
what I'm
you're-
saying. Like that now porno is, to me, is less authentic because it's the same chick.
Yeah.
Like say
But it's more personal.
But say it's Ava Adams. She's in this video, that video, and it's dude falls in love with stepmom and dude fucks neighbor, and you know what I'm saying? Whatever the title of the video is, it's the same chick.
Yeah.
You're strictly watching it now for the sexual experience versus the arousal that this could happen. And I think that's what led to a lot of the mystery, was that maybe this could happen. Like, just like when you hear like
Like the penthouse letters that used to be in the back of like penthouse. Like people would write in letters of like the craziest shit that happened to me type stuff.
bro. But I'm saying like when you hear your teacher's fucking a student, right? like when I was in high school, like I never had like a super sexy like fucking. There was one. She was my English teacher. Like,
What
she was
grade?
11th grade. That bitch was so fun. But you know what I'm saying? But besides that, it was like 3 or 4 other teachers. Like I could remember growing up in high school. It's like, man, I wish you fuck me. Not for the fact that I want to fuck them, just for the arousal that
It was a teacher.
It kind of goes back to her point of it's just easy access now. It's just so easy,
Yeah,
easily
but
attainable.
like now,
that's
teacher porn, stepmom porn,
Yeah.
just anything that's like,
but but if
inaccessible is just.
but if
boom, right
if I
there.
fill your head with fantasies, are you ever gonna grip reality?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a kid, right? You teach a kid Santa Claus is coming to town, right? The kid doesn't fucking know reality till they realize
Santa's not coming to town.
Santa's not fucking coming.
Neither is
It's Uncle Jacob in that Santa Claus outfit. And I saw him
You know what I'm
kissing
saying?
Santa Claus.
And I honestly, I think that's what the new generation is that they've woken up to the fact that porno is porno. Like porno's not like a mystery or like, hey, this could happen. It's like, it's just two people fucking.
Yeah, it's no like, it's not like, oh, I have to hide this. Like people are now. I mean, it's in a good. It's a good embrace.
Everybody recognizes the Pornhub logo and the intro song to
Yep.
Pornhub.
Well, the thing is that like people were open sexually.
Yeah.
Right, which is why they should be having the best sex ever.
Right.
But no,
what you
no,
would
I
think.
But it's more
agree.
stigmatized.
But
Yeah.
but the thing is that now a dude still don't appreciate a woman.
Right.
Because if you look at any porno, the pornos all start the same. Almost everyone started saying.
I'm here to buy a
Chick,
house.
I mean-
I'm a large black man, and she's a tiny white
I
lady.
got stuck in my
Right.
washer.
Suck my dick. Maybe,
Let me send you a
maybe,
Snapchat.
maybe
Right.
or not. I eat you out, and then I fuck you,
I got
flip
stuck
you
under my
over a
bed.
couple times.
Right. Oh my god, the washer is so small.
You know what I'm
Check it
saying?
out.
Like that. That's it. You know, and it's like, all right, well, that's
We've
not
lost
happening
the
in real life.
mystery, I say.
And then when
Yeah.
dudes go in and they actually go in to get the prize, instead of actually taking the time to appreciate a woman anymore, they're just like, all right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it degrades women. Like porn can definitely make a woman more sexual, and I think that's great. But it lowers the mystery of like before. Like for me at least, like I think like me being secretive and like doing it out in public and like the known factor of somebody catching us, it's like, oh my god, like this is gonna make sex 10 times better because it's like someone's gonna catch us in the act, you know. And I feel like it's kind of like before when you used to hide your magazines under your bed because you heard your mom walking in, you know, or like I have to hide my phone because
At
it's not
14
okay
years
for me
old?
to do this.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. I
Who
mean,
had magazines like that?
I
like
mean-
like when I was 14 years old,
Different times.
Yeah.
like
different
I
times.
didn't. Okay, so
How are you gonna get a Playboy
No,
subscription
no,
back then?
No.
Yeah.
So let me be completely real. Since whose podcast is this?
It's your podcast.
My podcast?
Yeah.
Or it's not our podcast?
It's your podcast. He likes that.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how you get fucked, right? By giving somebody a compliment like that. You want some dick? You want some?
I don't want no.
You sure? No. All right. So
you gotta see it.
This is Patreon still, right?
Yeah, this is Patreon.
All right. So back in the day, it was a klepto. You guys know what a klepto is?
Yep,
Explain to the audience.
I don't know.
Klepto is a dude who likes to steal.
it's kleptomania.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I was in middle school and I was in transition because I was living with my aunt for like the first time, like seriously.
Yeah.
And I had been in foster homes beforehand. So I've been with my aunt for like 2 years and I fucking hated it was the first time I was like tied down in life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Being in foster homes and being with parents who don't give a fuck. Like I was like a wild lion. Mm-hmm. And then like live with my aunt had rules. Hey, your ass is home at 8 o'clock, this and that. And I didn't fucking like it. So I used to start stealing. They called me Black Santa in middle school. Right? Like in middle school. So I used to call myself Black Santa. I was like, I steal from the stores and then I would sell to the students.
Yeah.
So like a dude would be like, this was when the first Sony made the foldable headphones.
Yeah.
I would steal them. They were like $50. And I would steal them from fucking Kmart and shit and sell them for like $10 at school. I was poor, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, any money I could get, I'd get. I'd steal like Magic the Gathering cards, sell them and shit like that. So I started stealing magazines. At this same time that I started stealing is the same time I started masturbating like heavily.
Hey, this is free and a lot of fun.
No, but I'm saying like you're starting to realize your body. You're like, holy shit, like this feels good. Like it started at like lowrider magazines. You remember lowrider magazines?
Yes.
Right.
They were
They'd have a bunch of cars, but then they would have these like chicks in bikinis, and maybe that's where my like Latin women fetish started, because like you don't see no white women or no black women on Lowrider magazine. Like if you look at Lowrider magazine, it was all fucking Hispanic women across
it
the
was
front.
Lowrider magazine. What did you want?
Listen, so I used to start stealing those, and that was my like original, I want to say like jack off material was Lowrider magazine. But then I realized that like my aunt used to like to go to Loman's Plaza in North Miami Beach.
Yeah.
It was right before Aventura,
Yeah, Barnes and Nobles.
and they had a Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
So Barnes and Noble kept the Penthouse magazines on the magazine rack, just in the adult section. So I started stealing those. And I used to take them back to the crib. And so, like, I was like 15 years old with fucking Penthouse magazines and shit. And I would read the stories, but it was more just like, like serious, like you wonder why, like, I'm 30, like, some years old. And I'm like, I masturbate so much. It's like, it started as a kid. Like, we're talking about 20 plus years, like, and going strong, baby. Like, we not slowing down. Not one bit.
Continue.
Okay.
But it was like, you would see that shit, you know, and it was way different looking at the magazines then. And then, like, you look at it now, and, like, even to me, at 18, I worked at a porno store. Mm-hmm. I had access to all this porno at all the time. But it's like, now at 34, like, it just doesn't ring the same.
How do you think it is for a female at that stage in life?
We have 3 of them here.
Well,
Yeah. I think it is for a female.
To me, I think it's different because of the stigma we place. You know what I'm saying? Like
Supposed to be pure.
Well, dude, you could be a horny motherfucker. You could do whatever. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
But for a chick, like, they're supposed to have some type of, you know, if a chick told you she was masturbating at 15, you would look at her a different way. If a dude, all right, so dude and a chick, right?
Yeah.
They're standing next to each other. They're both 15.
Yeah.
And then both of them tell you they masturbate. You're looking heavily at the
Look
female.
at the female thinking that she wants to have sex pretty soon.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just a double standard that we have in life.
Yeah.
You know, because we figure women mature later on in life, that they're supposed to know better. But
Yeah, I can agree with that too, because, like, I feel like now, because before, like, guys are always supposed to be, not always supposed to be, but it was more acceptable guys to be more sexual than women, and now that women are more out there and being more sexual creatures, it's like you lose the magic, and it's so bad, because it's like it's putting this thing of, like, okay, women are sexual creatures. Now they're able to be more sexualized, but it's so common that now you lose the magic of, oh man, I didn't want her to be that sexual. I wanted to have those fantasies in my mind of maybe we'll see her
Vulnerability.
vulnerability.
I have a question.
Mhm.
If you're willing to answer it, if not, you can say pass.
Mhm.
But on your last couple of sexual experiences, do you feel like you had to be more aggressive or less aggressive as far as, like, the way the sexual experience flowed?
Like during sex?
No, just the whole sexual experience.
It depends
Everything
on your
leading up to it.
relationship
Yeah.
with that
You know what I'm saying? Like obviously, dude and chick hang out on the couch after the podcast. You know, he stayed here till what, breakfast? Am I allowed to say that?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yes. He stayed here until breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody initiated said sequence that
Could be
followed.
both.
I could.
You know what
They
I'm
played
saying?
Smash Brothers. You want to know who started the Wii?
Smash. Yeah,
They played Smash Brothers.
They smash brothers, all right.
Who turned on the Wii?
No, but I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody obviously gives a green light.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You know, and
you're talking
and-
about me personally.
no, I'm just,
Or in
I'm
general.
trying to say, in thinking of your last couple,
Like, who initiated what?
the
And if I had to be the one, like-
couple, like, if you could take into account the last 3 to 5, what would it be a more stronger female dominance or male dominance?
I feel like, I could be stepping, but I feel like it is kind of like the woman's call, because I feel like guys are always ready to have sex. So it's like, if I'm being more touchy-feely with you, I feel like
So you feel like you're in control?
I'm not gonna say I feel like in control, but personally, with the guys that I was with, I feel like I was in control because I feel like I already know that you want to have sex. You know, like you just, I know that you want to have sex with me. So I'm giving you, it's either a green light or a red light. And sometimes I feel like it's, if I'm being too, because this is who I am by nature. I'm just very flirty and this is who I am. I'm very, like, if I'm laughing with you and I touch your shoulder, I don't know if you're going to take that in a way of like,
Right.
if you think that I'm coming on to you, but that's just who I am.
Right.
I'm just like, ha ha ha. you know?
Wait. You're saying, right, like you've been in the same situation?
No, yeah. Like, people tell me all the time, they're like, wow, you're such a flirt. And I'm like, honestly, this has nothing to do with you being a man or a woman. I'm just
Right.
like, oh my God, hi,
Right, exactly.
How are you? Like, how's everything going? You know,
Right.
it's not, you know, I'm just a very flirty person.
Exactly.
I guess.
It just is my personality of just like, that's the way I show my care and how I show that I'm actually engaged in a conversation. I'm not just like sitting there.
Right.
Ha ha ha. Like,
Because it's very offensive, I think, personally, when I meet people and I'm like, hey, like, how are you? Like, you know, how do you know my mutual friend?
Right.
Or what are you, like, what are you doing? What do you do for work? And they're just like, oh, yeah, from work.
right. But we're also very
You know?
outgoing people. We're very extroverts. And
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
kind of hard to deal with an introvert in that sense
Yeah.
because it's like, if I don't do that extra step of like being touchy feely with you, I feel like I'm not going to be able to open up to you.
Yeah.
And I think introverts
I'm
are
like,
very,
oh, am I in your space?
So you consider yourself as an extrovert?
yeah, 100%.
Do you consider yourself as an extrovert?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how?
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how often do you find yourself dealing with an introvert?
I mean,
Just on random statistics.
1 to 10, I guess I feel like it's a 7. It's very high because I feel like because I am outgoing, I tend to draw people that aren't outgoing.
Yeah,
And you?
I saw a meme and it said like every extrovert will pick their introverted friends.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, you're a like cute little introvert. You're gonna be my friend now.
deep down,
let me just boop.
no,
you're
because
mine
deep
now,
down,
you know?
those introverts are so interesting
Yes.
because
Yes.
we as extroverts want to find that
I'm constantly seeking
and
that,
you always
yeah.
see those memes of like introverts at home are like the most coolest people in the world, and deep down, that's what I want. I want
Right.
that. I want that.
Intrigue
you know?
me, teach me
Right.
something.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
But going back to the original question of who I like, based on my past experiences, I felt like I was the one because I felt like I was in control because I already know that like if I give you the green light, you're gonna take it. That's just how I feel, and I was the one. You know, if I'm a little bit more on top of you, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. Like, let's have a good time. You know, so I feel like that's what it was. But I've had some guys, you know. You can just tell by their eyes and their body language. Where are you looking at? Like, I know what you're looking at. And okay. All right.
So you agree?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
When
you
you're-
want to say 7 out of 10 too?
I think. Well, I don't know about like numbers, like ratings. I don't need.
No, I'm just saying like if you had to put a percentage of men that you knew you had.
Well, I think for introverted people,
No,
I
I'm saying that like you're with a dude, right?
You're changing the question.
No,
Yeah.
I am changing the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're with a dude, right?
Mhm.
And you know you got him. What's the percentage of that?
well, I think usually guys are just down. So
Thank you.
it's like either I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to, have a cup of
You're
coffee
gonna
or
tell
something.
me. You're gonna tell me if I said I want to have sex with you right now, you wouldn't take this opportunity to have sex with me right now. If I say I'm gonna go get butt ass naked right now, close the doors. Will you have sex with me?
Drink first.
Thank
Cat's
you.
answer
Thank
for
you.
Drink
You don't even have to
first.
say nothing. I'm just saying.
It's professional atmosphere here. like we have a no harassment policy at,
To the
that crew.
employee.
But that's all I'm saying. It's like Come on now.
No, I understand, but that's what I'm saying. Like, didn't I say that women have the true power?
Yeah.
Because we give it to them. So you guys, on the other hand, when you're with a woman, who dictates who's having sex? Is it more you, or is it more you're waiting for the green light?
I'm waiting for the green light.
Mm-hmm.
It depends if I
You
want to.
could be sexually aggressive, like if that's your intention.
She could give me the green light, and I may not take it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sometimes
no.
sometimes
okay,
it's to fuck with her
Like
specifically.
your little mind games. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about your dick is hard. You're ready to do something. Like who you waiting on? Her or you?
Yeah, she always has to
Her
give
body,
the green
her
light.
body would tell you.
All right. So we're always waiting on the woman.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Sometimes you got to double check the green light too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case, man.
Are you giving me?
Nowadays.
Hey,
Wait.
dudes is dumb, man. We are dumb people.
We are
You got to
dumb.
double check that green light.
Wait. Are you
We're
giving
dumb.
me the right vibe, or are we still fucking thinking about this? Like, damn.
Hey, did you want my dick in your mouth, or did it just accidentally land there? I just want to
Whoa,
double check.
whoa. Who you going out with where your dick accidentally landed in their mouth?
I mean,
Like, is it-
like Eminem said, she tripped.
Is this why you don't invite me out?
What happened?
Is this why you don't invite me out, Ghost?
Hey,
Yeah.
Like,
This is why.
like Andre never invite me out with him, and now I'm starting to see why.
you see why?
First of all, didn't we send the text in the group message?
We did send
We
that
did
text in the
send a
group.
text.
Yes, we
Which
did.
one?
Well, yesterday.
Yesterday.
No. Yesterday, like even today, like I'm still dealing with. Look, all of you are like babysitting drinks. I'm like on my fourth drink.
You're off tomorrow?
No, I work
What time?
11:00.
Oh Lord.
But I gotta get rid of this migraine somehow. Like I tell you what, I may not hang out with you. I may not go out. But rain, sleet, hell, snow, I'm like the fucking postman when it comes to this podcast.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Like the podcast gotta happen. If I gotta fucking bullshit 4 other ways, I'll bullshit 4 other ways. But at least I'm here. Ergoff's not.
Oh God.
Aha.
No, but we all have to go out together again.
We do,
'cause
man.
had a
I'm
good
waiting. I'm fucking waiting.
No, they tried last night, but
We
you,
did.
No, but you weren't even in town.
I
so,
wasn't in
so
town,
so that wouldn't matter anyway.
yeah, I wasn't in town.
So
Okay.
so don't even say like, oh, it would have happened. like no, it wouldn't have, because you wouldn't have been there.
No, if I would
The most important people are here now.
if I would have came, you would have fought through it.
If you were there,
You would have fought through
Damn.
it.
if
what are
you,
trying to
I
say?
know
no,
you.
no,
We're not
no.
important enough.
You know
I
what?
know him, bro.
Yeah, you know what? He's 100% right.
He would have fought through it.
If Ghost and Andre and B would have been there, I would have fought through
He
it.
would have fought through it.
I would have fought through it, and I would have been fucking canceling the podcast today.
Yeah. You would have canceled the podcast today. I'm too weak. I can't.
No, I was having migraines at work. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't fucking take this. I was like, but the show must go on. Because it must.
Yawning.
What? Why do you do that?
Hey, don't start with me.
Don't.
on
What the
live.
fuck are you, Ergoff? Like Ergoff ain't here to tell me. Look, it's you cutting on time. Like man, you gotta go.
Yeah,
So all right. So that's a great Patreon topic.
That is, man.
You know, so if you're listening to the podcast right now, you know, if you're caught up, obviously you're getting all the Patreon content in November, December for free.
Yep.
You know, January we'll go back heavy.
Yes.
Yes.
Heavy to make the money
Yes.
because we don't want to actually work real jobs.
We don't.
You know, like I would love to sit here once a week, bullshit with y'all, get
Yeah.
paid enough that hey,
Just quit.
that I don't have to do shit. You know, I gotta design a couple new shirts for the holidays.
We should.
So I think give me the D, and then what was the other one?
Give me the D was the other one. What?
Yeah, no, one of
Every
them.
time
Was,
I open my mouth?
no. One of them was give me the D.
That was me. That was me.
No, I think both of them were you.
Oh God.
When I get drunk, I lose control of my mouth.
That's a great shirt.
That is a great
That's
shit.
a great
No.
shirt.
All right.
I thought about
So-
that.
so-
like, that's a
People
great
can take it
shirt.
anywhere
So-
they want.
So
For real, it's true.
listen, B. I'm gonna give you this. Like you didn't give me 2 great ideas for shirts.
Okay.
right? Now, I want you to watch this guy right here and see if he wears any.
Oh,
Because this guy here, he buys shirts.
I know I gotta buy.
He buys them. He buys
Listen,
them.
as part of my new wardrobe, I'm gonna get some Styles by Dre shirts.
All right. No, you can buy some B shirts.
Gotta buy
Yeah,
some
buy
shirts.
them.
You could buy a shirt that says "Give me the D," or at least control my mouth when I'm drunk.
I like that one
I
because
like
that's
the-
some shit I do, and it'd be great. It'll be great while I'm drunk and then wearing the t-shirt.
But I think these shirts are amazing because they reflect the current generation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's a lot of things people don't want to say, but
They
Or-
wish they could,
actually legit. Like I do lose control of what I say when I'm drunk.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I will
I'll
say
be
some shit.
wildin'.
Like if you want to fuck me, like literally just get me drunk and I'd probably fuck you. Like is it the right thing to do?
That's why we
Probably
have the
not.
power.
But
True.
I'm saying like I'm just saying like in general, like yeah, I'd probably do it. Fuck it.
Oh my god. Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Like I watch porno. I see that there's no repercussion that coming on a chick. Right? They do that shit in every porno. Cream pie galore. Hey,
All right.
At first, I thought he meant hitting on a girl, and then I was like, oh.
tell me.
You mean
Wait, what are we talking about?
coming on a girl?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
coming,
wrapping it up.
Not coming.
I'm wrapping it up. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a speak about.
So look, all these episodes are gonna get released out at once.
Yep.
So if you caught up for the whole month of December, if you use the promo Christmas, you get 25% off the website. Right?
That's the deal I was waiting for.
That's the deal. 25%.
Yes.
Oh shit. Obviously, by the time you hear this, there'll be at least 3 new shirt designs, all provocative as fuck. But I think that's how we're gonna go into 2022, right? With a real provocative mind style. Fuck it. Like we're here to say what the fuck we want to say.
Yes.
If you don't like what the fuck we want to say, suck my dick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Everybody say suck my dick at the same time.
1,
Two,
2,
3.
suck
my
my
dick.
dick.
There you go. All right, 3 dicks in here, but you're sucking 4 of them. Oh.
Plus the silicone one.
Hey,
Let's
yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. When you taste the
one in my
plastic one, you
pocket.
know it's not real, right? What else we got for? I mean, hopefully we get episode 30. I mean, we got at least 6 more weeks in the year. We got Friendsgiving coming up,
Yes.
so we should at least have at least 1 more episode for you, if not 2 or 3 more.
Yep.
If we get in the year at 32 episodes, that would be amazing.
Yep.
If we end the episode at the year 30 years, that's at 30 episodes. That's still great.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody for following and listening, and we need a bigger following for 2022 because I'm trying to quit my fucking job.
For real.
I'm tired of working with these people. Like I love to be a podcast personality full time, and we can make some real money where everybody else can quit too.
Yep.
Who wants to quit their job?
I do. This guy.
This guy right here.
That guy.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we did have this conversation.
No, I looked at you like I know you're not quitting your job for shit.
Yeah.
So,
You ain't paying me that much.
anybody got anything for the listeners?
Nah, man.
No. Retro Bunny, you got anything for the listeners?
Just when she loses control of her.
Yeah,
When she
yeah.
gets drunk,
Buy
she
the
loses-
t-shirts.
You're gonna be
When she gets drunk, she
Hey,
loses
wait,
control of her mouth.
is she gonna show up again? Is this like a one time thing?
I
Like
don't know.
You, it's whatever you want to do.
No,
You're the CEO of the company.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but listen, I don't make people show up. Like you know my
Really?
philosophy.
Because I've been here for 30
Yeah, I'll
episodes.
let you know the days.
Yes.
You know, my
Let
philosophy.
me know, girl. I
my,
got you.
my,
Yes.
my
I got you,
philosophy
honey.
is anybody who shows up gets a mic. You know,
It's supposed to be
Literally.
that way.
I know this motherfucker over here. Like,
Like silent in the corner, just watching like a creep.
Right.
Yes,
Mike,
we need
Mike.
the applause lights, right? See over there?
With that being said,
all right. With that being said, we're gonna hit you with a what? Peace.